Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there, YouTube land. This is Boz coming to you with another episode of Web Photography Talk. And here's the crowd, here's the panel. I just brought you all in. I was like, you know what? We're going to do it. We're just going to go for it. Mike,
just
you're here already. Mike, you had that face like you were just cutting a cookie jar. You're like, you guys all have a good day?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
All right, rock on. Lou should be with us. I know he's been struggling trying to find something to submit because he's late. Family crisis. That's not good.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, he's a drama queen. It could be anything.
Wow.
God.
No, I hope he's okay, man. I hope all is good. Doing good. Let's say hi to the chat here. Noble Young, first one in here, of course. Face fuchsia, wide eyes. Face fuchsia, tongue out, hand pink waving. Right there in the house. Yes. The Alpha Raptor in the chat today. What's up, good people? And he's got a little and stuff. And then JP Rex, of course, commenting just to share. You know, I still think they're both bots or something, or like tied together. JP Rex, yo, let's do some toy photo talk. Greetings, friends. I still feel like they're one entity. Let's see. S Beam in the house. Hello, Moz and crew. Hello, chat. Ghost of Rex. Don't hack. Hi, everyone. How you doing? Jacob Forna. What's poppin'? You got to pay Lou a royalty for that one. Gabriel in the house. Hello with the door. Digging that door, Gabriel. That's awesome.
Good shot.
Rogerio.
It's made out of cardboard.
It's all right, I guess.
Mike's a little salty.
Whatever.
Steve Barr on the house. Hello. And JP Rex says, yeah, we are top AI. There you go.
Mike's just a little salty. Just a little
bit of that.
Don't take it personal, Gabriel.
Sea salt, right, Mike? It's sea salt, not like that stuff filled with all that other stuff, right?
Yeah, Himalayan sea salt.
Himalayan sea salt.
It actually comes from Pakistan, though. Just so you know,
the pink stuff.
It does. The pink stuff. It actually comes from Pakistan, not some village in Tibet, like you would think.
And
that's what I would
say hello to Toy Mirth, and then Go Figure Go is in the house too, but he chatted over here before I see it over here. You guys are getting sneaky, man. Just drop it in those haze right before I'm about to just move on. What's up? There we go.
Hey-o.
Hello. Dang it.
What's up? What's up?
I'm dealing with about no.
Oh,
no.
I don't want to hear that.
No.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Trevor didn't want to hear it, so we just unclicked it. It's going.
Yeah, we don't even want to like tempt having that up there. Like
not with the event coming so
because it always comes right before. It's like when you're going to school dance.
Don't say it, Mike.
Don't you put that curse on us, Mike.
You're going to a school dance, and all of a sudden, the day before, you get a
damn it, Mike,
right on your face.
I'm gonna have to triple up.
What was that
at the airport?
I muted him so you wouldn't be able to talk about it.
No, it was a zit before you go to your high school
zit.
dance.
So I missed. Okay, all right.
Wait
a minute. I zoomed out for a second. Like, wait a minute. What show we running here?
Hold on. Yeah. Go Figure Go wants to see this.
The ambulance.
So this I just got from Target. It was $40 normally, but I got it on sale for $27 with my discount and all that stuff. It's pretty much a perfect 1/12 representation, with the exception I had to pull out the seat to make a figure fit in there. That's okay. You know, that's the wrong door. I was wondering why it wasn't trying to pull back. There we go.
I'm just glad I was able to find Trevor the lamps.
Dude, I'm
that's awesome.
Disappointed I didn't find them.
Why'd you have to pull out the seat? Could you not could you cut into the under the dash?
No, I couldn't. I tried to pull it apart from the underneath.
Yeah.
And these screws, I don't know what they're holding, but I unscrewed it all and it still wouldn't let go. So I was like, you know what?
Oh, there's usually clips on.
Yeah, I was gonna say
no, it wasn't just because I was looking at it and this wheel well.
Yeah.
I would have to find a way to take these wheels off, and I couldn't without. I was afraid of damaging the thing, so I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
So,
but
it's got moonroof too, you know, just for those nights, you know.
When you're on the way to your
Myers.
when you're on the way to the hospital and you want to see like what's
Stargate
lights.
Thorzine's kicking in, and you want to see the stars.
That's right. There you go.
You line him up with the bottom of the wheels. That's
pretty good.
Stands there.
Yeah, that's good.
So that could be any kind of van. You could paint that up.
Yeah, it could be if you want to. I of course thought an ambulance would be great, and of course it's got the.
Well, that's going to come handy for some shots right there.
Yeah, the lights are really dim, but yeah.
Well, that sound is really going to come in handy too for some shots.
Record that.
It's really bad, but you know, hey.
No, it looks good, man.
But yeah, I mean, if you get it on sale, I mean, it could be pretty good because Target Circle, the day I bought it, it was like 25% off one toy. And I was like, okay. And then, of course, I stacked my discount.
Damn, how'd I miss that? Why doesn't Target Circle ever like I should be able to put in like anytime toys, like just like tell me that, you know, I can get it.
Well, there are some brands, of course, that are not covered. You know,
yeah, I know Lego and all that stuff,
yeah.
but like, you know.
And then there's also sales on specific days.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what day it is for toys, but I think it's Wednesday. Toys are on sale. Like there's discounted on toys.
I don't know. It was a Thursday when I bought. No, Tuesday. No, Monday. I can speak. I know. Yeah, Monday. I bought it Monday.
I guess you'd have to go out of the house for that, and I don't ever go out of the house, so that wouldn't work.
No, you can do that online, I think.
Okay. So here's the brand. You guys need that?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the.
It's a radio control thing, but I don't need all that. So.
Oh, that's why the wheels turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know it was RC.
Well, it's probably why it's 40 instead of 30 to begin with, you know. But yeah,
probably
But yeah, it was a cool find. I was pretty excited because Pablo kept telling me about the WWE one, and I could never find that. And I saw that, and I was like, that looks like it's gonna fit perfectly. I was like, that.
It's a great toy, like because all the kids want to drive around an ambulance, right? I mean, like that's
yeah.
It was the only one we had in the store.
Future
we had
lawyers
the garbage trucks made by them. Go figure.
Garbage trucks, even better.
That would be nice.
Because
that would be nice.
There's your future, kids.
So he wants a full screen of the box.
I've seen a lot of people get the garbage truck, and it works great. You can't really
garbage truck would be great, man. I actually
you still have to cut out the seat for the garbage truck, though.
Yeah.
So, what?
If you want to put them in the garbage truck, you got to cut out the seat. I mean,
cut out the seat.
Showing the seat of the garbage truck. Like, I don't want to see the guy who's driving the truck. I want to.
Yeah, you want to see the guy hanging on the back.
With all the trash.
The business
be like
end.
A background vehicle. The business end.
Business end.
Well,
the business truck.
I wanted to be able to put a guy in there in case I wanted to do a shot of that. And that's what I'm going to do. Add windows to this thing too, as per needed. Because I think what I can just do is get like a comic book top loader or something, and just cut out some plexiglass stuff for windows, just to get that light to work right or whatever. So
there's a lot of vehicles lately on Instagram that are looking real nice, man. People are posting a lot of vehicles.
Hey Eddie, what's going on, Eddie? Eddie Figures and Eddie Rodriguez are both here. Paul Morales also here. So yeah, awesome. Well, let's get crack-a-lacking, shall we? What do we got here, man?
For shizzle.
For shizzle, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right. So several people try to turn this one in as their selection, but Pablo was first. So there you have it.
No.
So we're going to start out with 78 points of articulation because
the
way this thing works is it goes in alphabetical order, and since this is a number, it comes in before letters, and so that's what it does. But this is I think the So Toys Moon Knight 1/6 scale. I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. This is 78 points of articulation.
No, this isn't So. This is.
Isn't it So?
No, they don't do one.
This actually looks like it's 1/12.
This is 1/12. This is 1/12. This is that. It might be Felix. I don't know. I can't remember. I have this. I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, okay.
Looks good.
Yeah, this clothing looks more 1/12 now that I look at it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Let me see.
Go into it, guys, man. Pablo, this
Was
is yours.
Pablo's photo?
Counting up the points of articulation so that I can
Okay. Yeah, make sure there's 78 points
78.
represented.
60,
There should be
67. in there.
78 in every photo.
What's up, Casper? How you doing, buddy? Controversial toys in the house.
Casper. Yeah, no, I picked the photo because I love the lighting on it. Just to have that spotlight effect right above on Moon Knight or Mr. Knight, and then how the light fades off to the sides, and then I do like the hints of blue. It just ties in the shot really well, and it's really. I mean, his shots are always well composed and well lit, so it's just. And of course, his dials are fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, of course. You know. Yes. Which dial is this, though? I wonder. Is this another one?
It's probably a combination of different of his
Yeah.
dials because he
He makes
combines
some stuff for himself too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like guy's got the floor peeling up right there and the extra tiles on the top too. See how the tiles are peeling up? That's a good effect.
Mhm. Yeah.
Good effect in
That
there.
is nice. Yeah, man. And I love the blood splatter all over him. Like, just. I don't know if that's in post or not. I would hope so. You're not just putting that all over the figure. Does the figure come with blood all over it? Do you know?
Yes, it does.
Yes,
There's
it
a
does.
bloody- There's a bloody.
There's a bloody version. Yeah, they had two versions. One was clean and one was bloody.
Okay. All right. So this is theirs then. All right. Gotcha.
Yep.
Nice.
The only thing I would say is I'd like a little more light on that front guy, like a little underlighting or something, just to define that gun, because it took me.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it till now.
The arm was out with a gun. You know what I mean?
This is a gun.
Yeah.
There are many like it, but this one is his.
But it's a great action shot. Really good.
It is.
Yeah.
Great use of the blood splatter too.
Yeah,
It looks pretty legit.
Never found a good use for that. I've got them and they're great, but I don't know.
I never have much luck with them either. I need to work on it.
yeah, same here.
78 points, man. Beautiful. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Pablo.
no, I was gonna say no. The blood effects, like I started using them more now.
They need to be lit right, or otherwise I don't know. Sometimes they just come off as too like crystally.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No, he did a great job. Lighting
Almost
these.
be more opaque.
Yeah.
Slightly
Yeah.
more opaque. You know what I mean? But
He did good. You could tell they're toys, but they don't have that comic booky kind of really look like you're talking about. They don't look, really out of place. Sometimes you light them and they just look out of place.
yes, yeah. No, they look good here.
This is good stuff.
They look good.
All right, 78 points. We're gonna go on to the next one. It might be you again. I don't know. We'll see. Some monkey. Who is this? I don't know.
Some monkey.
I didn't pick this one. Did I pick this one?
I did one with
It's
this
Alpha
monkey, but
Raptor
not this.
by Michael.
Not this pose.
It's
Oh,
Michael.
this I did pick this one. Okay.
Yes.
It looks different than there was another one with a wider crop that I picked
Well,
too.
this
I
is
thought
me.
it was that one. Okay. So and who is this again? Let me zoom in
Raptor.
my-
Alpha
Okay.
Raptor.
Yeah, no, I think I originally picked this because I like the story and I like what's going on here, but I think that you could get a little bit more light. I know it's a dark room, kind of a dim room, but I think just a little separation light or something behind that gorilla and to bring him out a little bit. Maybe just a bounce card underneath him, standing on some white paper or something, just to bounce a little light up under.
Get some
under
bounce. Yeah.
He's really dark against that dark background. And same with the little dinosaur there. That it's cute. I like it. It's
I do like that. He looks like he's contemplating something.
Things that make you go.
Yeah,
hmm.
yeah.
He's got the
There you go. Yeah.
It looks like all the lights coming from behind them, like from that tube,
Yeah.
from that too.
whatever,
Yeah.
and then from the underlighting on the consoles or whatever, like
Is
that.
this a
there
Star
should be
Trek
light coming
bridge?
from there.
That's what it looks like.
It looks a
Yeah.
little like a Star Trek bridge, yeah, right?
I don't know.
Could be. They might have got beamed there. And
How about that tube?
And he's like, "What the?" And he's like,
he's like,
"Hmm."
what's going on here?
Oh, this is from Transformers Beast Wars. Okay. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh,
But
okay.
just stand them on top of a piece of printer paper or something and get a little light underneath them or something. That would have,
Yeah, actually, that would have helped.
That would have helped out
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, I agree.
yeah, that's all.
I
It's a
concur.
fun shot. As far as the story goes, I would have loved to have seen give me some hint as to what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like an object in his hand or something, like they're contemplating something that the gorilla is holding.
I'm
Something.
getting a very Pinky in the Brain vibe personally, like the raptor.
Yeah. No, I
brain
mean the
and-
posing
and-
is
and
great.
The gorilla is Pinky. Hey,
Yeah,
Brain,
I agree
what
with Trevor.
you like?
If they had something,
Same thing we do
like-
every night, Pinky.
If there was
Uh-huh.
something,
Yeah, if he was holding like a
in-
hologram and they were looking at like I don't know, like a piece of like another animal or something like that, or something, just something to like give it,
That extra.
purpose, a story. Like I don't know, maybe there's dialogue or something on the post, which helps too. But
Well, I don't have that though, because that's the way
Well,
I'm
I know
doing
you
it.
Is there-
I have all this control now.
yeah.
Hey, wait, zoom in on his face. Is
Look
that a
at
piece of
God,
is
look
that
at
a
those
piece of hair on the side of his face? Go up there,
it's a
go up
monkey?
a little bit
Problem.
more. Right, what is that right there? That squiggly thing.
that's a
That?
it's a
That's,
it's
that's a
scratch.
seam,
Oh,
I
okay.
think,
the,
or
That's
the
a
mold
piece of-
line. It's the
Oh,
mold
okay.
line.
claw, yeah.
Gotcha. I was about to fall
Actually, looks like
apart.
some scars.
It's about to fall apart.
No.
Cancel.
Missing banana post. There you go.
Oh, see, like a banana would have been good. Yeah, like that, like a half-eaten banana, and the dinosaur is like, I wonder what happened to that banana. I can't imagine.
And he had some on his face.
Yeah, oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
One time my daughter, and the only reason I think of that is because one time my daughter, we had some cake that was made, and we were gonna wait till it cooled down, and we went into the kitchen, and she was like 6, and we're like, who got into the cake? And we already know who did, and she's like, it wasn't me, and crumbs flew out of her mouth, and she had cake all over her face.
Chocolate all over her face.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
that's
know.
why I say that.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Yeah,
Again,
that would
maybe
be
there's a
great.
caption to this that makes it make sense. But
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
I mean,
caption.
I like caption, and I've done stuff that relies on a caption for the most part, but it would still tell a story without the caption, which is that's just the thing
Yeah.
I think about, but like it's not necessary. I mean,
Let's see. Go figure. Go says, is the raptor thinking like the philosopher raptor meme?
Velociraptor. He's a velociraptor.
There we go.
Is that the meme?
Like
I've never seen that
that
meme.
face that you made, you're like, I just got it.
Yes.
I've never
Mind
seen
blown,
somebody so
Mike.
excited to understand
But even
something
if it
before.
is, like it looks like he's thinking. That pose is excellent. It's
Yeah,
just
because he has
thinking
the
about
other
it.
one he has on his waist like this, and then he's
Yeah,
doing
I'm telling you,
this.
it's very
I'm just
pinky in the
yeah.
brain kind of vibe, man.
No, it's very good. Like it, but he's looking almost like at his hand, like there's something like he's
Yeah.
trying to explain to him. So
True. Yeah, it does look like he's looking at his hand, like something's missing there.
I don't think he's looking at his hand.
or he could be staring off into space, but at the same time, like why? Like what
He's
is
looking over at the camera.
right, I
Look at
said my
Ryan.
it's a nice shot. Just
It
like,
is a very nice shot.
a little more context would be cool.
Context matters.
And a little more light.
Yeah,
And a little more light.
and I think if he had a piece of paper, since the paper
That's what
wasn't
they're
going to be
wondering
seen,
is
it
where
would-
the
it
light
would
went.
from that.
bounce. Yeah,
Yeah, that where that tube is, maybe a little bit of light from behind the gorilla,
Yeah.
pointing downwards or something, so that you get that like sort of that light coming from the console there that looks
Yeah.
like it's like you're lighting in the kitchen or something.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're wondering where the light switch is.
Where the light went. Yeah.
Ah,
Where is that bounce card?
Hey, Raptor,
Where is the light switch?
off the light.
Where are my feet?
Hmm.
Where's my no.
Why
Good
can't you
shot,
hear my
though.
thoughts?
Jasper
Good
says,
shot, good
I have a
shot.
photo coming up that you're all going to love. The photo will be titled Ma's Troll Box.
Ah.
All right. Nice.
Robots.
All right, let's see what this,
Ah.
I don't remember who this one is.
Oh, this is me.
I think that's him. Go
That's
ahead.
me. Is
Like-
it insightful imagery?
Yep.
No,
Articulate.
that's not
Time.
me.
Oh, articulated times.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Trevor.
thinking of your freaking thing, and I'm yeah.
Wow.
Articulated times. Yeah, top down, man. I'm a sucker for top down. It's not an easy thing to pull off and make look good.
This looks really
Composition wise, this is great. It's on the third, the face. It's a little bit of a story. You got the blood below him. I think it's like a little flame. Is that a little flame in his hand or something?
No,
like
it's
that,
the
or-
heart
The
from
heart.
the Gomez
Heart,
figure.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, it's from the Gomez of Death figure. It's a good use of that. process.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's even better. Yeah, I thought it was a heart at first, and I'm like, I can't tell if it's like a heart or a flame, but either way,
Yeah.
heart is even better. It's almost like mixing your Poe stories to some degree. But yeah, and the other thing about this was good control of reds, because we see a lot of times where he's obviously not using a red light on the red, but he's using a pretty bright light on the red, and he's getting good red colors here without
seems
getting
to have a
too
little warmth
oversaturated.
to the light too. Sorry.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. definitely it's a
it's
warm temp. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
just
can
like
see
the composition and the flow of the robes and stuff like that. Just kind of it's kind of an S throughout the whole thing. From the heart down through the face, down through the scarves, up through the knife. It's kind of a nice little flow of the
Yeah.
story.
I still need to shoot this guy. Go figure. Go says, yeah,
Yeah.
Trevor, you'd love a top down.
There's another one you picked, Trevor, too,
hell
this
does
week,
that
and it
mean?
was a top down. There was a lot of top down photos this week,
about
and I
bird's
thought of
eye?
you.
There was a
There
lot
was-
of top-down shots.
There-
And
there
were
was.
there was a lot of that were pretty good. There was some that needed a little bit of work, but like
I would love a top down. I see what you're saying. I got that for a minute. I was thinking something else, like it was derogatory, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I love a top down.
Any other
No, this is
thoughts
a good
on this
script.
guy?
Car and otherwise.
the lighting's great. I love that you can see the color on the flooring. It's not washed out by the I mean, if you would have used the red light, we would have seen red on that floor, and it would have taken away from that texture.
Yep.
But yeah,
and it's not too bright. Like you could like your eye goes right to the face, which is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and the three highlights are the heart, the face, the scarves, and the knife, and it's like everything else is there, but it doesn't get in the way, which is nice.
And I love how deep black the eyes are, like that void, like he's pretty empty. So he did a good job.
Yeah, this is
really
beautiful.
nice composition, really nice light.
Articulated times, man. Thank you so much, Trevor. Thanks for nominating that one. We'll move on then, I guess, to the next one. This is Casper, right?
Yeah, Casper.
Casper said he returned these figures. He didn't. He was very upset with these figures.
Yes.
Are these the McFarlane ones?
Yeah, the McFarlane animated series ones.
Do not look good.
He says they don't pose well, all that kind of stuff. Bob Dylan in the house. Very spooky.
Very spooky.
So this was nominated by Trevor, was it?
No.
No, not me
I think it
either.
was me. I think I picked that one.
Michael. Michael doesn't know what he did. Yes, Michael.
I know what I did. I picked that one here. So I liked where this shot was going. The two things that really stand out immediately to me are the lack of focus and they're hot, really, really hot figures. And not hot in a good way. I mean hot like overly lit. Those are the two things that draw my attention, away from the shot. But the good thing about it is I like the Dutch angle. I like the brick going through the bottom of the frame at the angle, and they're both angled looking out of frame. I like that. It's a good composition. And they're both on point with that, but those would be my only two real critiques.
I love the Dutch angle with this because it's creating like a V, like an arrow almost going this way.
Yeah.
I think you could have tightened them up. There's a lot of space in between them, and it could have been a tighter shot without having. There's just nothing around them. You know what I mean? There's no need to have all that space around them. This also would have been a great top-down bird's eye shot. You know what I mean? For have them shooting up the camera and holding the guns, and even I don't know if they come with the lines. Probably not. It's McFarlane. But something like that you can even do in post. But it's just a lot of space that's not utilized, and they're really super hot, especially Robin. Batman doesn't look too bad.
It almost looks like it was taken with a flash.
Yeah.
And that causes that really hot.
This is a shot so this is a night shot. Like I like the light from below, but that could be warmer. Like think about like the source of your light. Like below would be like a street light. I mean, street lights now can be like LEDs, but let's for the sake of
or car headlights.
Batman the animated series, so it's like usually it's set a little back in time. So a warmer light from below, and then like a moonlight coming up from from above somewhere, like off camera to the top left or something like that would be a great place for that. Or behind them actually would be better. That
would
I tend to use moonlight personally to give them that rim light that they usually need. For black shot,
great backlight.
Dark shots.
Maybe that's what he was going for with that blue light that's coming off to the camera, right? But it's so overpowering on that one side that it's just.
I think that's the light coming from the front and just bouncing off whatever fog he's got or something. I don't know.
That too. But
it might be what brightened
it almost
all up.
Like a two light shot. Like there's a blue light and there's a green light to the left. They're both sort of in front of the figures as opposed to anything being behind them.
And that fog may have sent them over the top as far as the the brightness of it, you might have had a good exposure before the fog was there, and then
that is
happened too.
excellent. That's perfect, man. Yeah, that's we've talked about that before. But like, if you're going to use fog or anything like that, that is going to affect your exposure. That's going to brighten everything up. That's going to spread that light all around the place. So if your exposure is right on the money, you want to dial that down a little bit if you're going to throw fog into the mix.
When shooting with fog, think of it a lot like driving with a car with high beams and in fog at night.
Yeah.
See how it's shooting all that light back at you, which at this turn it's sending it back to the sensor, and of course, overlighting everything. So, but great shot, man. Somebody messaged me.
Good idea in sending these back. These look terrible.
All right. No, I have one figure from this. I have that scarecrow. That's it. But, I haven't even opened it yet. But this, thanks Casper for sending this. You got another one coming up here. Oh, there it is, right there.
Yeah, there is.
This is the Usagi Jimbo that Pablo is looking for. This is nominated.
No, I'm not looking for this one.
I thought you wanted the
the space one. Yeah, that's the original.
Yeah, I gotta
one.
get that space one too.
The space one is the one I'm looking for.
I don't know what he was doing here. I don't know if this is a post effect or if this is a lens.
I think it is a post because originally he posted one without that prism effect on there.
All right.
And I had told him.
I guess I should have asked or looked at the post because like I kind of thought like I was gonna compliment the experimentation with that. I mean, I don't hate the effect. As a post effect, I don't like it as much. I mean, it's more interesting when they're like, filter effects on your camera or something like an in-camera effect.
Yeah.
But I mean,
if I'm remember correct, I think he did say it was in post. I don't think it was something he added on his phone to get that effect. Yeah.
And the other thing, I noticed is like I don't know if he just tried to do like a little Dutch angle and it didn't. I'm not sure what's going over on the right. Is that a wall or something? Or
that one. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Like where it ends, sort of. It looks like it's almost like reflecting on like a piece of metal or something like that. So I'm not really sure what that is. I probably would have cropped that out completely. Like just
it was probably a bounce that he had sitting over there, and it got into the shot.
Well, that's inexcusable.
I don't know.
So are both eyes of that figure blue in real life? Are they both blue?
Yes, they're both blue.
So the effect that he added really messed with that one eye and made it black. I guess.
Again, like if you're gonna do this in post, I don't know why you want to do it in post, but you gotta like this is like snow. I mean, you gotta find the right places to like with rain and stuff. Like you don't want it obscuring the face, but you also don't want it to look like, hey, the rain is everywhere, but on the face of the character. Yeah. So that one on the nose and the eye and the whisker there should have been like taken out, I think, in post.
Casper, if you're still in here, was it done in post or that prism effect? I can't remember if it was.
It's an interesting like I've seen people like take a prism and like like just you do a prism through a light and like take the picture and it looks, I mean, it can be weird, but it's an interesting effect, and that's what I kind of thought he was experimenting. And I was going to kind of say, hey, this is cool.
Yeah, because there's a company that's recently, like I've recently started seeing a lot of their ads on my Instagram feed where they're doing the filters with different.
Yeah.
I've been curious about trying some.
What do they do? Like I can't figure out. Are they like actually just like gluing little like
that? I don't know. I don't know. Like I want to try one, but like some of them
this is what we came up with, and we glued little like
little crystals and
glass
stuff
to a lens. And I'm like, are you going to send me like crystal glue to a lens, man? Because like, that's not some bullshit. But like, I guess if like they developed something based on that, it would be one thing. But like,
some of those brushes are pretty cool. Like I want to try
like
some out.
Thing.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe did that movie where he did the Beautiful Minds, where he moved the prism or something, and it said this tie is based on bad math. That's what.
Yes.
Kind of like.
Okay, so it's supposed to be a metal wall. He's sliding the blade on down it to create the sparks. Okay. Well, the blade he has in his left hand?
The other pizza looking.
This one here, and these
I have to see that then.
You probably
like butterflies.
Crop that out then up here.
That doesn't work as a story or as I'm never gonna know that. I've never figured that out. I mean, if the sword in his right hand, maybe, and it all sort of like stemmed from that, but it's just like wild. But I did like it is post.
I think it is.
It
Right,
is post.
Casper? It is post. Yeah. Yes, it's post.
Yeah,
I would say like this is kind of a cool thing. Like if you have a prism, or if you can pick up a prism or something, play with that. It's kind of cool. I mean, stuff like that is fun. Like to put stuff over your lens. Like people used to do like Vaseline around the outside of the. I wouldn't. I don't know if I would do that, but clean it up. But
Yeah, I would do it. I would do it on the lens filter, not the lens itself.
Yeah.
if you had a lens filter for sure, like just a cover protector or whatever.
Or the lens protector. Yeah. I would do it on that, not on the actual lens, because
don't do that on the actual lens.
They would put pantyhose on their nylons and stuff.
Yeah. And there's a whole thing where you can do a little a cutout. You guys know this, but like a shape, like a heart.
Oh yeah, to get the bokeh,
right in the middle of the and then you get the bokeh. Every light in the background is like a heart shaped, which is kind of cool. So if you put some like Christmas lights or something behind your figure, like they'll all be hearts. It's a fun thing. It's not very practical, but it's kind of fun. I've seen I think it was Work More or Less when he was doing a bunch of series of things. He did that as a like with the Joker, and it was like ha.
No, yeah.
And that was cool.
Work More or Less did that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah.
Yep.
Lou, you're missing everything. Get in here.
Yeah, Lou's missing the pantyhose.
Yeah, you're missing the pantyhose. You're missing the ha-ha-has. And
thank God you weren't here for the pantyhose.
I know.
So, Trevor,
we'll be talking about that for the next 12 minutes.
The spark thing, though, I really feel that having that piece here cropped out is really hurting that spark.
Yeah, I thought he was hanging on to something or something. I didn't really know what that was. I was kind of excusing that, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this wasn't perfect. It's not why I picked it, but I thought it was more of experimental, and that's why I kind of thought it was kind of cool. I still think it's cool for that. The effect is pretty wild. I don't know what that is. Like, is that like a phone? I think you're still editing on your phone. In which case, it's fun, but I wouldn't slide back to that stuff again. Like your stuff is getting good. So
yeah. Go Figure Go says, "Come on, it's Bunny Disco. Take you to Funky Town." What's up, Bennigan? How you doing? And I also want to give a shout out to Commander Green, who's in the house.
Hey,
Commander Green.
We'll see.
All right, let's move on. Thank you so much, Casper, for submitting these shots. Let's get on here. This one's Lou's. It was mine, but I gave it to Lou because he was having trouble. So we need Lou back in here. This is Cedric Rose from the Facebook group.
Okay.
So
do we know? Did he say anything about this or no?
Lou? No, he was just happy he got one pick that actually didn't get rejected because he was so late.
So I wonder what he was going to say. Let's figure out like what Lou would have said. Does he like the pose, or does he? I mean, he's all about the pose. Does he like the pose? I think he likes.
I would think so. It's a cool pose.
Yeah, I think the pose is pretty good. Like it actually. You know what I like is I like the guy he's holding. It looks like he has weight. Like he's actually looks like he's lifting him up off the ground, and he's not just kind of standing there. That's really good.
Yeah.
Like I like the legs dragging.
Yeah.
Like that. It's good.
Okay, sketch. That's sketch. Okay, cool. Mark on. What's up, Adrian? How you doing, buddy?
Adrian, what's going on?
I like the lighting in here actually. Blade's a little dark in the face. Like I would want some of this light a little bit more. But
his jacket even.
His jacket?
Well, I mean, he's all in black. I mean, like it's just like he needs a little bit of a bounce, I think, on his face, especially on the face. The glasses, that one lens on the left-hand side is just like kind of
yeah, just a little bounce in there. You could.
Rogerio is asking a question. All right, so in order to curb our stream time, which was 4+ hours, and most people couldn't make the entire thing, we're trying to pick like 3 or so photos each and going over them, and I know I personally try to randomize it. Like if I see somebody new or if I haven't seen them before, and of course if they have a photo that needs to be gone over, then I'll usually pick them. But it does mean that unfortunately every week people, some people don't get picked. There's not much we can do about it because it's the only way we seem to be able to stay within the 2-hour mark so far. So Rogerio. So I don't remember if you're picked or not, to be honest with you. So cross our fingers. Loco,
I mean, we can do some bonus ones at the end if we get done.
possibly, but
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil them too much because
No, I know.
because then they'll just expect it again. But maybe
Yeah.
maybe we'll make an exception or two because we are moving through these pretty quickly.
Mhm.
We're only 40 minutes in, and I think we're about halfway through. So,
I like the purple light though. That's good.
Yeah, the purple light.
Yeah.
All for like
I
a
do like it.
vampire blade shot.
Mm-hmm.
this is an
I just
extreme.
would have put a little more bounce over on the right camera, right?
Sketch says I was gonna
Oh,
I was going for the weight dragging. I'm glad that came across. I tried to bounce some light. I guess it didn't work, but thanks for the feedback. No, it's working, but I just want to pull a little bit more light on his face. I mean, you got his teeth, which I think is a huge thing. You definitely got the vampire teeth going there. I don't know.
You know what would have been cool? Like I don't know what that light is being created in the back with this orange, whatever that is on the ground. It doesn't really even matter because like it could be happening off screen, and then you could just like throw a little warm light behind, back camera right.
Mm-hmm.
To do a little rim light on him, and it would just define him. I think it's just the definition of him.
Yeah,
It's not bad. I mean, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice shot.
The composition is
I
fantastic.
think he just needs a little. Like you can make it out. Like you can totally make it out. I just think it would pop more if you had some definition on Blade. That's
Yeah.
The light I'm referring to mainly is just to bring his sunglasses out because I mean,
that too. Yeah,
you're losing them entirely.
Definition. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I mean,
like something like a light, either like on a, up a little bit, raised up a little bit behind camera left, warm, and it would have like hit those glasses and sort of
or even whatever that light that he's using on that side. If he would have brought it forward more to the front, then it would have wrapped around Blade's face.
Yeah,
and still get that light.
I think you would have
lost.
Side. I think you would have lost that arm, which is like, if that's all black back there, like you're really not going to see what the hell's going on there. So
that's true.
But I mean, it might have hit all of it more if you brought it forward too. I don't know.
Well, it's something to keep in mind next time. You want to try to get these key features of the character pulled out so that the character is recognizable. We of course all see the fangs. So great job there.
It was great posing,
but he's wearing sunglasses, and you really kind of want to showcase that because it is part of the character that just have that going. And you do
sometimes too in these shots, part of the fun, and if you hadn't thought about it, or maybe you just couldn't figure out a way to do it, or it didn't occur to you about the sunglasses, part of the fun in some of these shots is finding and coming up with the resourceful ways to modify the light sources to light just the parts that you want, like the sunglasses, coming up with something, a piece of mirror, a small piece of tinfoil, little things that can just do exactly what you need. And sometimes that takes longer than setting up the shot.
Yeah.
But when you get it, it's like, wow, look, I got light just on his sunglasses, and changed the whole dramatic of the shot.
That's some advanced stuff. That's excellent. Like just little pieces of white card, or like Mike said, a mirror, or like a piece of tinfoil or something like that. That's like you could almost stick it in between Blade
on the helmet,
on
his face, on his face,
here or on his face, so that it's reflecting back or up from the bottom and like catching the rim light of the glasses and just defining those glasses. It could be right there, a little tiny piece of tinfoil or something like that.
Yeah. That would rock. What do you think of this crop I just kind of did, man? Look at that.
Oh, whoa! That's my job.
Yeah.
I was thinking a tight crop on this would be pretty cool, but again, especially with a tight crop, you want to define that lens for sure. You want to get even more detail up in there, but it's the posing's great.
It's really great. All right, Sketch, man, thanks for sharing that. Appreciate it. Let's move on. Endless Fables in the house. We got a little Ghost Rider going on. I think this is like a Mezco Monday thing because we got a little Mezit. He's standing his ground. He's like, "I'll take you all on." A little Uzi. But
Joker.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what is it? Sorry, private pile. Yeah. Losing his mind.
What do you guys think of the orange effect on him, though? I feel like it's an effect and not necessarily a lighting, which is a little concerning.
I think it's a little overdone.
Yeah, it's a little strong. just I wish there was some
would've-
more white on it and a mixture
Yeah.
of white and the orange, but the solid orange all over it.
See, I love the what I think is the actual light he's got going on in the shot, which is the blue and the purple, purpley red, like that are coming together. And I think that would have been a cool thing. And then, backlight. Well, actually, his head lights up, right? Like you can actually light that head up.
Yeah.
But maybe even backlight it with the flames and stuff, like with do those light up too? I don't know. I have this figure. I haven't even opened it. God,
I think the bike, the wheels on the bike light
Oh,
up.
the wheels in the bike are translucent too, right?
Yeah, and I think they light up also.
Okay.
So
So yeah,
I
if
know
you
the
just get
headlights
the
up.
natural light and even back that up with like a warm, even gelled little loon cube or whatever, little tiny light or
Good night,
something
Ben.
like that back there behind it, it would have been kind of cool. I also think what would even be better with this shot as it is cropping in from the left and right and making it a little more vertical, like a real
Yeah.
tight shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
Left
I
wing on the
get what
side.
he's going for. He's like, I get the concept of he's burning hot.
Yep.
Like that concept is well translated there. But I think it would have been helpful to have just a little bit of that blue light on Ghost Rider himself, like get some of the environment light on him too.
Yep.
Because he really stands out of the shot. Like he's, which I mean is the point, right? You want your main figure to stand out, but like it almost looks like if he's gonna be this bright, you would think the environment behind him will be just as bright.
Yeah,
Like some of that orange would be reflecting.
and
everywhere.
you see,
he looks like he's
tried to
burning
cast
hot.
that-
Like he's burning hot.
He tried to cast that orange over here, but it's not really working for what he's trying to do.
I do like the composition though. The setup is awesome, but yeah, tighter crop and more of a. Here we go.
Something like that, where his face is on the third. You know, what I mean? A little bit more.
Bring out the crop.
It would have been cool if you were like this, but like you can't even see him at this point.
Yeah, you would use the message. Yeah,
take him out.
Yeah.
If you're not doing Mez Monday and like something like that,
it's
pretty hot right there. That's
What's this blue over here on the camera left?
I don't know what that is.
I think that's the natural light that he's got. I think that everything on Ghost Rider is more of a post thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it has to be because it's so.
It looks very
fine.
unnatural though.
It
looks
very
fine on the
different.
right.
Unless he, I don't know, did a long exposure with a real hot light on. I can't imagine that's.
Yeah,
that has to be
It's like a
close because it looks
post-effect,
really.
because this looks almost posterized back here, like the brick.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Not really.
Like I get the concept, but yeah, I mean, if he's burning that hot, like you would think there would be more of that flame all around the environment. Because I mean, he is.
And
hot.
two, and that orange would be a softer, glowing orange. This one here is a really crispy orange, a really textured orange to it, where it takes away all the blacks and it takes away all the detail. It would be more of a soft, glowing.
Orange. Like the head looks fine. I like the whip, but it's just the red on the orange. The red on the jacket is what kind of throws it off because it's muting all the like the natural shadows and stuff on there.
And the tire too. Look at the tire. There's down inside the tire. It's just straight.
That's a nice crop right there.
Yep. But that blue on the camera left is distracting as shit. Pardon my friend.
Yeah.
All right. I am curious to know how he did it. Whether it's like he layered it or he did it in post, like brought up the oranges on Ghost Rider, because
you can see here he's got something like a post thing going on. Like
I think it's
here on the whip. See how like his paintbrush didn't quite get this or whatever.
See the blue inside there? Yeah.
I would like to see the original without it and see what.
Yeah, same.
Look at the jacket right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I do like the setup and just like what he was trying to go for. But yeah, I would like to see the original one, see how that.
He was just a bit passionate with the orange.
Bring out the passion.
A little
but I mean,
zealous.
like I said, I didn't understand the concept. Like he's trying to get him to look like he's burning extremely hot, like that, flaming hot. Like the spirit of vengeance is coming out. So.
And if you're not just trying to get the Mezit in there, I would have again done this a little more vertically and had him off, like in the path of the chain, and a little more of the base so you could see him standing on the ground, because cutting him off at the legs, it doesn't give him any kind of tangibility, like he's in the scene. Like it's just kind of almost like he's superimposed in the front of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's pretty sharp. The little midget is pretty sharp.
Yeah,
from where he's at and where Ghost Rider is at. So it might have been done in post.
Yeah, this might be a post thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this is
that would have been a little
with the blue earlier. Like, see how that's weird.
Yeah,
it's the abyss is opening up.
And
too
that
much post-processing on this. Yeah.
Too. Yeah, I think it's in post. I don't know. It's weird.
But it's still.
I would like to see the original shot.
Yeah, I would like to see the original shot too.
Pensy Pigs, what's going on? Evening.
Pensy Pigs.
We're trying to have a good night, and of course, Bennikin said he had to go, so have a good night, buddy.
And sometimes people.
Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead. Sometimes their original shot is much better, like Trevor's saying, much better than what they end up with. They slide and they filter their way into a shot that just totally.
It happens. It happens to me too. I get lost sometimes on.
Yeah. You can really like. I've been talking to Brian too. Like he's got an instinct, man. It's just he did a great. You guys might have covered the Headless Horseman shot that he did last week. There was a guy I gave him a couple tips on that one.
Oh, nice.
And he did an AWOC shot that I think is pretty nice.
Yeah, the Headless Horseman.
And it's like a little, like a, it's just making things a little more subtle, dialing down some of the hot color. Like it's really hot.
Yeah, that's probably what he was going for, but I think it's just too much. Like
it's unusual though for him. I don't remember him doing anything like post like this that was so post effecty. You know what I mean? Like most of his stuff.
And I get it. Sometimes I get lost also trying to convey what's in my head, and it just I either take it too far.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to dial that back because you're so determined that like I'm trying to get exactly what I'm visualizing, and I've done that plenty of times myself.
Yeah.
So
I'm the opposite. I'll just tear my whole set down and say, you know what, man, I'm just going to start completely over. That's what I do.
It's fired the fuse out in the back
with this shot, man. I'm just going to start completely over.
No, Mike.
Puts on some hell music in the background.
Yeah,
puts a Pantera back there.
Cool.
I'll come.
All right, we're gonna move on. Endless Fables, thanks for sharing that, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, thanks for sharing.
I
almost picked this. This is good.
I picked this one. I love this shot.
Jack, is this a new person or did they change their name?
I thought it was a new person. I don't know.
Because it looks a lot like what's his name?
Who's the one that did the drums?
Max Fisher. It reminds me a lot of Max Fisher.
Fisher, yeah.
This is nominated by Pablo, though.
Yeah. No, it's not Max Fisher. No, I just love the overall mood of this shot.
Oh, beautiful. Is this a custom body they put her on just to give her? That's really nice too.
It's such a gorgeous shot, and I love the use of the Dutch angle in this, even though it's not like a dramatic action type shot, but it conveys the story of her just chilling out. Like she's not Spider Ghost, she's at home just kicking back. Don't care about the world right now.
I wish they could make figures hairs that you can like bend a little bit so that you can. Yeah.
But I love the subtleness of details. Like you can see her gloves on the table, her shoes are on the floor.
The setup is awesome, man. Like the coffee and the food on the couch is like a total teenagery thing. The shoes sitting on the, I don't know.
I wouldn't put coffee on the couch, but that's just me.
How what I was gonna say, Moss. If I put coffee on the couch, it's falling over. And I don't take coffee with an apple either. But hey,
it could be hot cocoa.
That's right. But anything hot would not be on the couch because that's
true.
The last thing is going to be in my lap at the end of the day.
And some cinnamon.
But overall, the composition, the setup, like I really love the shot and the lighting. I love the lighting on the shot.
This is one where I'd almost condone. If you don't have like a seamless body, I'd almost condone taking out some of those joints.
The joints, especially at the knees.
Because it does like distract from the shot. It's a beautiful shot, but the joints are so jarring.
Especially the one on the knee, right? That gap.
Yeah, the lump hole.
You know what's
it's
funny?
like-
is
like
the
a
joints-
it looks
the
like a
joints
racing
weren't overly
car
bothersome for
underneath.
me because I kind of got a whole Alita Battle Angel kind of vibe from it, and I was like kind of okay with it. I was like,
Well, I'm going by the head, which it just makes me think it's Gwen. So like,
I know.
If it was like that 1,000 toys like robot, that would be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Something like that would work. I love the idea, and the lighting is gorgeous, man.
Yes.
And you really nailed the aesthetic of this, and like it's perfect mood, beautifully done. That's the only thing, and it's only, I like seeing that it's a toy, but it's almost just like a little too weird. Like I don't know if I would taken every joint out. I think I would just smoothed out that knee a little bit or something like that.
Yeah, I would have taken that gap out. Like I would have still left the seam.
I know
there,
I'm body
but I
shaming.
would've-
I know. I'm toy
Steve
body.
Morrow says, she just has knobby knees. Don't be body shaming.
Yeah, I would have taken that
Yeah,
gap.
they
out.
like tilt the
Gap.
foot up so that it's like you see the bottom of the foot
Mhm.
or something. I mean, it's tough to get it into that position as it is, but like something to hide that joint or something like that. The one on the back hardly is noticeable, but yeah, it's basically that one on the front. I just did a shot like that with another figure that had the knee was prominent, and it's it's like, hey, it's a toy. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
I like to know where you get these little plants from. This is nice.
I have one of those. I got that. Where did I get that from?
I think they're actually from Target, aren't they? They
Hobby
had
Lobby
little
has
magnetic
some of those.
locker things, and they had some of these little plants or something.
Maybe. I mean, if you don't mind shopping in Hobby Lobby, they have some. You can get it on Amazon too, like Dollhouse.
Yeah.
Don't forget the toy and toy photography. This is real life, Lou.
No.
Until you
Lou,
get here,
I
it's
like
real life.
toy. I like the joints. I don't want to take joints out. Like the hand joints are fine. I know it's a toy. It's just aesthetically, it draws my eye to it, and I would smooth
Welcome
out
to my world, Trevor.
When you see her smooth
You're
face
nuts.
and her
I
smooth
recently did a
face
shot.
and stuff. So,
I recently did a shot of one of the Joy Toys where I have her on the horse, and she has a massive knee gap when you have her knees bent.
Yeah.
I removed that gap. Like
Yeah.
it was too distracting. Like my eye kept going straight to it, so I removed it. But I left all the other joints. Like I had no problem it looking like a toy. But there's certain times that certain gaps, like if they're way too big and your eye keeps going to it, then you know it's too distracting. I would remove it.
I totally condone that. I mean, if it's distracting or weird looking, it's forward in the shot, and it just fix it. Fix it.
But I still love the shot. It's
good to know.
Unless it's a product shot, you know what I mean? Unless you're doing it for somebody, then it's like, hey, this is
Steve,
I know. I had to. So when I did the Plunderlings shots, my initial shots, like I removed some of the seam lines and joints, and like they was like, no, we want to keep the joint lines in there because like we want to show that it.
Oh yeah.
So some of them I had to go back and put the lines back.
Yeah,
on.
because that's a point of contention with like a lot of Hot Toys. Like Hot Toys will do some stuff like some promo shots, not like the blogger shots, but the promo shots will be like, they're holding like an effect and it's like floating, and it's like, well, no, we know that doesn't float in the air. Like, how the hell does that work? You know what I mean? Like, show me the actual effect that's making that. How is that going to sit on my shelf? You know what I mean? So,
Well, Steve Morrow says Euler's Workshop showed how to make bio plants.
Yeah,
so just so you guys know that.
Well, he bought his though in that video, didn't he? Euler's Workshop. He said, "You know how I make these? I just go to."
Yeah, he bought the Beast Kingdom ones.
Hobby Lobby.
They're a little too big scale wise, and he was talking about the price point, that they're really not worth the price point because they're cheaply made. And he showed how to make them yourself at a cheaper price.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because he did another video where he showed, but his showing was actually just buying some at some store. I can't remember what it was. So,
I like the guitar too, man. Look, where's this guitar?
Yeah, the guitar is awesome.
It's from Slash. It's Slash's guitar. He's
really.
I was looking for his top hat in the frame, but I didn't see it.
Huh.
Points deducted for not having the top hat.
Nice, very nice. Fred, man, thanks for sharing that with us. Welcome aboard, man. Let's see what we got next. Oh, we got Trevor
yeah.
nominated
Trevor.
shot. This
Yeah,
is
this is an awesome shot.
Greg
Look at
Shaw.
that.
Greg Shaw. That's right. Chill.
Man, I freaking love this shot, man. This is great. I mean, I think these are like almost like Legos,
They
right?
they are Lego
Yeah, they're
minifigures
Legos.
with custom heads.
Are they? They're not. They didn't make this set, right? These are like
No, so the heads are
like-
custom.
yeah,
There's
like Legos.
I
Yeah.
forgot
Somebody makes. I've seen them at shows. Like somebody makes.
somebody
all
makes them.
set
I
of
forgot the name of the person that makes them, but yeah. But they're
It's from a
minifigure bodies.
these, right? Like it's from a book series.
Mhm.
I know that Jeremy talks about this like this, where he made some customs from this.
Yes.
But
Mhm.
framing and Greg even said in his post, or even said like, I think I like this, or mentioned or commented on it or something, and he said like he took a lot of what we were talking about in this show and incorporated into this in the framing. And I love this, man. I mean, I love the branches surrounding this. Again, bird's eye.
Yep.
Literally, probably bird's eye. He's probably going to pick these mice off. But you know, like I don't know if that's a root or if that's a tree up in the air. It doesn't matter, man. It just looks, the snow effect I think is really good. There's some depth to it. I love the positions of, again, Lego's tough to make look like they're moving, and there's like, you know, they're not just like stiff little, you know, blocks and stuff. But I think he's done a great job of like having them interact, like those two guys on the left, kind of like looking back and he's talking to them, and like, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
they're extremely tough.
I love it, man.
To make them look like they're moving without taking them apart and putting tack on them.
Yeah, or doing the post work or whatever.
Yeah,
like they're like
'cause
fill
all
in
these-
a gap when you've got them like, you know, off to the side or whatever. Yeah.
Because all these figures they're not. He doesn't have them apart with and being held
No.
to tack. They're
No.
and he conveyed the motion really well.
Yeah. And I didn't really deep dive on it and dig on the shot too much, but you know, I just, I mean, leaving close up, man, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm. It's a good shot.
It really, I mean, just the mood. I love a snow shot anyway. So
I think you might have got by though with he has a purple light in there. Look on the side of the mouse's.
yeah.
So I think he could have got away if he has light room. He could have just, even though that's not really a chromatic aberration around the tree, he could have went in there and adjusted the slider to purple, and it would have taken that outline away from inside the tree branch there. But that's just.
Yeah, you know what? I don't. It's come to now that you mention that, Mike. I don't really love that purple. I don't hate it, because I've done that too in winter. Like there's that sort of that pink sky or whatever that could be reflecting.
Yeah,
there's a subtleness to that. You got to get to those skylights that has to kind of like it has to encompass a little bit more, like, and be a little bit more smooth, as opposed to being like, hey, here's a light. I'm just gonna pop this little tiny like light over on the side and have it, you know, shoot over onto these figures like that. You've got to either disperse that with some tissue paper or something like that, so it gradually spreads over all the figures, or at least, you know, for the figures closest to it. Yeah, I didn't notice that until now, but you're right. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't take me out of it, but
no.
Because
just around the branches.
The only thing that would have improved, and the chromatic aberration. But I don't even mind that. Like that doesn't really.
Yeah. I don't know if if he did this shot and he made a little boat for these. Somebody remember
I've seen that
in that we did that collab with Toy Photographer Collective or whatever, and we picked, and there was that little shot with the little handmade boat with the little sails that were rolled up, and it was a bunch of mice, and I picked it as best creative shot. I don't know if that was the same guy.
I don't know if it was him or not, but I remember the shot. Yeah.
Because it looked like little mice. I don't know if it's.
I think other people have used these things.
Yeah,
been like pretty popular. You know what? I think this story. This is a big. I know this is a big fantasy series. I cannot remember the name of it. Somebody in the chat maybe knows what it is. But so I've seen some other like Lego toy photographers using these things, and I think I've seen them in a boat like that.
They're pretty cute.
Cute little fuckers.
Cute little things.
One thing that's pulling my eye though is whatever this is up here.
It's pretty sharp.
Frost.
It's pretty sharp.
It just doesn't sit with the rest of the scene. It just, I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, I'm assuming that's on the same plane as they are, so that it's in.
Yeah.
Yes, Mouse Guard. Thank you.
Mouse guard. There you go.
So I'm assuming that's on the ground and like a rock. I might have photoshopped that out.
Little patch
Yeah,
tool or
It
something.
seems like it might point out, just too sharp. It's just not
Yeah.
quite there with the rest of it.
But I love this.
But yeah,
Good
everything
stuff.
else is beautiful.
What about the littles? We need some littles. Do you guys remember the littles?
Littles.
And yeah,
We need some littles figures, man.
yeah.
Like if
That's
Mexico
Surprised
did those,
nobody's done that. Yeah.
God, that would be great, man.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That would be
Dang.
so awesome.
Yeah, that would be
All
pretty
right.
tight.
Well, Greg, thank you for sharing that one with us, and Trevor, thanks for nominating it. And let's see what we got next year. We got
Ooh, this
Jesse,
one.
nominated by Michael.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
looks like Jesse's work.
Yeah. So I picked this one for a few reasons, but
I know what reason
really-
you picked it for.
two main
reasons.
reasons, Maz. Two
Two.
reasons in particular.
Two main reasons.
No, no.
Lighting and composition.
There you go.
Got The
Where's her
balance.
feet, Michael? Where's her feet?
The
I know you weren't
balance.
looking for them, were you? You're like this.
Center mass balance is
That's right.
I picked it because of the lighting control and the blacks in the shot.
Mhm.
The blacks,
Yeah.
there's definition, there's highlight, there's texture, there's
Yeah.
all the information you want throughout the entire range of her outfit. And I liked
Yeah.
that. There's that light behind her left arm coming underneath. There's light on the outside of it, a warm light, a different color tint than the light on the inside. Then you've got light on her hair that is not making it look like plastic hair, but it's highlighting it and
Mhm.
just the use of controlled lighting in this shot is what really impressed me. Then the orange, the warm light on her, would that be her left cheek or her right cheek? Yeah, her right cheek, camera right, her left cheek. As the
For what?
light goes across her face. See on her open eye, the warm light on her cheek.
Yeah, that little streak.
Just a little
Yeah.
the bone, the cheekbone right there. Yeah.
And then on her neck,
yeah, sure.
on the other side, on her neck down there, it's just nice little bits of warm light breaking up the frame. I think it's
Those are
a
some nice
shot
little
that
bits.
is, yeah, it's just all those little all those little details, help bring out her shape and help, they're
I'm
just nice
surprised Lou's
controlled
not
lighting.
jumping in here right now.
Yeah, just nice controlled lighting,
Where's
man.
Lou to come in and talk about our posing?
No, like if you zoom in on this, Maz, like, well, don't no,
No,
Jesus
not
Christ,
there.
I knew that was going to be
See,
the wrong
see all
thing to
that,
say.
see all that orange.
Go down, like go down a little bit onto the See, like you can see, like there's
Yeah.
nothing that's crushed black here.
Right.
Like you can
No.
see different textures and different light.
all there.
Yeah, it's all there, man. It's really nice.
all
and- yeah,
there.
it
That's
really
the
is nice
lighting
to
on-
do it. Yeah.
That's the main reason I picked this is because of that.
Yeah,
it's
the
a
lighting
really
was
good
so
lighting.
controlled.
Did
See,
you guys
this
see
is
his
Portrait
his
lighting,
recent
man. This is
shot?
portrait. This is what you'd use if you were shooting a real person. Like this.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
have this? Do you have this figure?
No, you know what? I
I don't
you
know.
know
that.
I,
I've
I'm
never
not
met
an
one.
Elvira fan really. I mean she's all right, but it's not a figure that I would buy myself. You
Why
know?
not?
That's two, Mike. That's two. Iron Maiden, and
I know,
right?
you got one more, buddy.
One more, Mike.
Got
You're
one
out.
more.
I have this figure. Come on, Mike, you can do it.
No,
So
tear
who
up
makes
your-
this figure? Because that's a pretty
This is
soft
NECA.
skin.
This is NECA.
NECA? See, and that doesn't
Yeah.
look like a NECA face, a NECA hand, a NECA chest.
No,
it doesn't
there-
look like anything NECA on
The wink
this.
looks a little weird, but that's kind of how she did it. She kind of like,
Her eye looks a little too rolled
Weird.
up, though. I think that's why.
yeah. I mean, it's a NECA figure. It's
She
not
looks
that
good
rolled
for a
up.
NECA figure,
It's
though.
very like a little
it's-
little comic-y, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fun.
But
That's a good
Jesse,
shot.
man. This is
Beautiful
awesome.
shot.
Thank you for
That'd be
sharing it. And
The backlighting, the little the subtle lights in the back.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's like digital or if that's an actual dial or something, but
and you know,
I like
You know what?
that he balanced them, and you know what I
You
mean.
have
Like
behind the
there's-
scenes, I think.
you know what else? Oh, go ahead.
no, just I thought
I like
Pop
that the
was
couch
thinking-
isn't balanced too. Like I like that you can
Well-
see the edge of the couch too. Like that's cool.
I'm wondering
And
if
having
it's a Gobo.
Oh, go ahead. The
Oh, sorry.
couch back there. No, I was just gonna say the couch back there. You got to wonder. Okay, well, why is there just this couch back there? But it's red, and if that wasn't there, it wouldn't. Her clothing wouldn't come out as much from the background.
Well, if you watch the
if
show,
that
you
red
want to know
wasn't-
why
And
they're
she
red.
always sat on a couch like that. She always like
Yeah.
had that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
well,
wouldn't
who
know
cares
that.
about that? But But what it does for the shot is it brings some contrast out for her dress. But yeah, it's a nice couch. It's a nice couch.
It's a nice
Yeah, if the
thing
light
too.
from the window was there, you wouldn't see that highlight
Yeah.
as much. But
They got a new version of her
Yeah.
that's in a red bedazzled kind of sparkly dress that you can buy now.
yeah, for Christmas.
The Christmas one.
Come to think of it, that knife really isn't going to stick in it. It's not too sharp. It's kind of
Well, what's annoying is that knife doesn't actually. It comes with her, but it's not in that holster, and it doesn't sit like that naturally. You have to like force it. You have to glue it down or whatever because it
Looks
wants
like
to just go horizontally, which is not the way it's supposed to sit.
looks like a scuba diving knife. They're not sharp. They just have a
It almost looks more
Blunt
like
edge.
an oyster knife.
yes, yeah,
So
oyster
it's-
shucker.
Yeah, oyster sucker. Yep.
All right,
Great
Justin,
shot.
man. Thanks so
Somebody
much for
jumps.
sharing. Let's move on. We got JP Rex in the house, and this was nominated by Pablo.
Yep.
They're all just staring at the dinosaur. It never showed up for their meal. So they didn't get to see the
Well,
dinosaur.
in JP's story, it showed up
Is this the how it should have ended kind of way? You know,
with the dinosaurs not coming out of their pens,
Yeah.
and
it should have
And-
ended with the paddock being safe and secure the whole time.
they would have funded the park.
Yep.
They would have endorsed it. No, it's a cool shot. I do like the overall lighting. Like it's got that outdoor lighting, but I don't think this was done outdoors though.
No, well, yeah, I don't think so.
But he's got the
No.
effect that it's like it's a bright day outside, and they're
Mhm.
out there by the pin.
You said yes, alternative story.
There you go. And I like the posing on the figures. Like it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially with
These
the
things always
imitation.
remind me of Adventure People, the Fisher Price
Yeah.
Adventure People,
It does actually.
which I loved. Yeah, again, like these are good poses for these figures. Like I like when he does some good poses on these because they're limited.
Mm-hmm.
Again, listen, it's a cool story. I forgot that this didn't happen in the show, but or in the movie, but I mean, he's got
What, did
the
you
setup.
think that they captured everything and put it back in the cage and just stared at the T-Rex triumphant, going, well, that's nice. This is good."
It was all a dream. The whole rampaging
I don't
was all a dream.
Is this Boba Fett? I don't remember.
It goes back to working with what the figures can do, like we always say,
Yeah.
and those poses are great for that
Yeah.
that figure.
Yep.
It's within the range of what they can do, and it works.
Other than that,
No, composition's
hand,
cool.
this
Good
hand is-
composition. I like the composition.
The only thing that I didn't like was that grass that he has right underneath the T-Rex. It's like it looks overly sized for the figures. I
Maybe
would
they
have
tried to
probably
feed it grass, and that's why it got out.
maybe, but it almost looks like it's. I don't know if he's trying to imply that there's a nest there, but I think it's just it looks too big.
Maybe it's just Jurassic grass.
It
could
looks
be
like
Jurassic
rosemary,
Grass.
and I like rosemary.
Jurassic
saying.
Park.
But that was the only thing that kind of caught me off guard was just that grass there. Because
Mhm.
comparing it to the size of the trees that are behind the T-Rex,
Look at the
You could have probably moved the figure in the red shirt over a little bit to hide it if that was.
yeah.
You
Is
know,
anybody else put off by her hand though? It looks huge, the way he's got it
They
turned.
all look huge.
Well, these all looked okay, but this is.
Well,
Is she
she's got-
doing that
she's got-
whole you looked kind of thing?
She's got manly hands. It's all right.
All right.
She's digging up fossils. So
Other than that, man, I
Right,
think it's
man.
pretty cool, man. I agree though. This grass is like weird down here, but
yeah, it's the only thing. But I mean, the composition and lighting I like a lot.
Malcolm's hands are a little weird behind. I would think I would have tried to. I don't know if you could even clasp those behind there, like
I think
have
he's
the
picking
one
his thumb. He's
inside
picking
the
his thumb.
palm, or yeah, he's just picking his nails.
Picking his nails. Yeah. It's like no one's watching.
You got a little reflection
rolling a
here
booger.
on,
I've got
on your.
bit of a dirty nail.
Rolling a booger.
Clean that.
You got JP. You got a little reflection on the plastic here up top for these trees, though.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
watch
not too
out for
bad.
that. Unless you want to do some rain, that's a good way to hide it. But yeah,
Overall.
This is good though.
Mhm.
He's done a good
Quality.
job with the outdoor lighting. I
Yes.
think.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
oh, it's
Very
supposed to
nice.
be bushes, not grass. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What is that at the lower left of the frame down in the very corner, the very
It's
bottom?
a plant.
Like a fern. Whoa.
It's a fern. Yeah, it's a
I'm
fern.
trying to
right
get down there, man. But it's
Yeah, it's a fern.
Wow.
he's not a tumor.
I don't know that I would have cropped that out because it looks like it just got left behind.
Yeah, or made it more prominent. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it just got.
Why is it on the road though? Why is it on the other side of the fence with all the
Well,
other?
it could be growing out of the. I mean,
Things grow on trails.
Yeah.
Boss.
It's not a tumor.
It might be.
All right, JP recommend. This is cool,
That's
man.
interesting,
I
it's
like
like
this.
it's like that bugged me. Like if it's just like kind of there and not all there.
Yeah,
No. We got to move that because we need more of that plant. It can't just be like a little leaf of the plant in the corner. It's like no.
Yeah.
I do like that you're branching out and doing the how it should have ended stuff instead of trying to recreate scenes and like beholding yourself.
Yeah,
to
no,
that
more of that.
because
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
it's not that that's bad, but some of these figures don't lend themselves to doing that. So I like the fact that you went the other way, going, all right, well, this is where the figures can go, so we can do it.
Like have him chomping down on Dr. Grant or something like that.
Yeah.
You're welcome, JP, man. Thanks for
You're
sharing it,
welcome,
man.
JP.
Thanks for sharing it. We're gonna move on to the next one. What do we got next? We got another JP, Ryder JP. I picked this one because you know, I like my Warhammer fixes, and I gotta have it sometimes.
Do you?
I do. This dude's like a giant, though. Look at how small these guys are. Are these guys supposed to be that small?
Again, I can't tell you where this figure ends or begins.
I was about to say, yeah.
I mean, I have such a problem with these figures to begin with that you really almost have to. Oh, Greg, you just missed.
Yeah, we went over your shot, Greg. So
Yes, we did.
Go back and then hit live.
well, go back later or something. Yeah, whenever you want to.
He's still watching the show, so we don't.
You
care
do what you want.
if he's 10 minutes behind.
Don't listen, Trevor. Do what you want. Go back when you want to go back. Not right now.
Go back and feel good about yourself because that was a good shot.
No, but you are kind of losing it because you know he's got this soft whatever going on at the very bottom, which is a cool effect, but it makes it hard to distinguish that these are figures. And then of course there's no real separating light.
Are those different figures?
Yeah, these are each little Inquisitor.
Yeah, they're like
rogue
they're the
dudes.
priest. I forgot the name.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are they facing him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the
you-
ritual of the
They're praying
armor.
for him or something.
Yeah, you gotta like this. I mean, listen. Admittedly, I'm like Mike with Boba Fett. I don't know like Warhammer too much. I've looked at the thing. I've seen them.
Fan-made video is really good.
But I mean, if you've got an audience that really doesn't know it, you've got to define these things, man. Like you got to have that. I think you got to have a little more depth on this shot, so that those priests are a little more defined because they're the same exact color as this dude, and like they're just like it looks like it's part of his hand or something, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, Greg. You do what you want. You tell him.
Go ahead, Moss. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you, man. I mean, I don't know this stuff too well, but I do recommend watching that Astartes. It's 5 episodes, and it's made by one person.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal. And that's what made me even give a crap about Warhammer. You know, I didn't know.
I don't need to get into anything else. I'm really.
Well, you don't want to go down
really
that
good to
rabbit hole,
watch, man.
Look at me.
If I wouldn't get hit with copyright, I'd make you watch it right now. I'd be like, play.
No, this is a good shot. It's a little hot on that one side of the helmet with the wing.
It's also hot
The
over
top
here on
is
the shoulder.
hot, real hot.
Yeah, the top.
All over that.
Yeah.
I think what he's going for is like kind of that glowy, halo-y type of.
Yeah, he's going for that. Yeah.
So hot, but you got to really define your figure before you can go play with that, and you haven't defined it. It's a lot akin to, not that a lot of people can probably relate to this, but you know, tattooing. You need to make bold outlines, and then go into.
Or
it.
if he would have had,
You know what?
the
I even
God ray
think.
effect,
What's that?
if he had the God ray streaks, that would have like explained why it's so hot up there. But
I even think the figure having like some blowouts on that would have been okay if the background also hadn't been blown out like that. If the background had been recessed or something, and there was just one point of light, or if it looked like there was light, because it looks like there's a streak of like lights coming up the middle of that whatever corridor. Like if there was a hot light on top of him and it was creating that light, but the rest of that stuff is a little more subdued, the background, then at least there's definition. And even if he was all hot and glowy, like it would be all right.
Even if he was all hot and bothered, you'd be all right.
Yeah, hot and glowy, you know how you get. Yeah, but I love these. Are these? Where do you buy these priests? Are these
I don't know. Those are cool.
Are these pieces like game pieces?
I want to say they are,
This
but
game
if
piece?
I don't know
This
if he's
isn't
in
like
here tonight. Is he in here
joy
tonight?
toy, right?
Well, the Warhammer the Marine is a joy toy. I don't know about the
really?
priest though. I don't know.
I've never seen those. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen them either.
but they look
Ryder,
cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
I would love to see like
Yeah.
a really cool shot of these things. Like you could shoot those on your phone, man.
Yeah, Ryder, you need to put if you're not going to be here during the show, man, put a comment down below, man. Tell us what these guys are because I'm curious. I'm interested. I want to know how to get this.
They look in scale though. I mean,
yeah, they are because the Marines.
Yeah,
are
because the
huge.
Marines are.
So if they're
huge,
1/18th, they've got to be. They can't be like game pieces because those would be really tiny. Those are like
Yeah,
1/32nd or 1/64th or something.
I don't. That would work for the scale though for the figure. A game piece. I don't know.
I don't know.
They may be game pieces.
Yeah, Greg says with 40K can be tough. I guess you put that up before. It can be tough to shoot as they're layered with so many strong.
Yeah,
that's my problem with these things. Like every time somebody puts these up, except for like Alberto or something like that, it's just like there's got to define where these start and end if you're going to have a bunch of them together because there's so much going on these things.
Yeah. It's a great concept though, man. This is good. Tighten it up a little bit, please, Ryder, and also leave a comment. Let us know what those little the priests are because I'm curious.
I like the fog along the bottom. I think this could be a really cool shot. I almost would like to see this on just like a kind of a darkish background, like almost a non-existent background almost.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I was gonna say if the background was just darkened up a bit,
godlight coming down with the priest surrounding it, that would be kind of cool. I don't know what that means, but like it seems like a cool concept.
Yeah, and I wish the gun wasn't quite all the way off screen.
I was about to say that. I don't know how I feel about the hand being cut off like that on that
I
side.
didn't even see that either, man. I thought that was another priest. Holy shit! Okay,
holding the gun up, you know. Like,
he could have centered it more or angled the gun more in frame at least. If he just angled it in more.
I think
this is the case when you've got something surrounding a figure. I think that you want to center it.
Yeah, I was about to say this one. I think this one should have been
centered. Isn't quite as cool unless there's a reason for it.
I think he was trying to go into your thirds, man. I think he was trying to make you happy.
No. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like the third. Oh, everybody gets caught up in the thirds, and you don't want to center things. But something like that is people are in a circle around a figure. It's almost demands that you put it
should be centered.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ryder, for submitting. And please, like I said, leave us a comment down below. Let us know what these priests are. Wintzilla, I nominated this one as well. Wintzilla.
Yeah, this Kickstarter for these figures, I think, starts next month, if I'm not mistaken.
What the hell is
this?
Is
he doing product photography for this figure?
Yeah.
You are?
No, not me. Winzilla's doing the product photography.
I had no idea.
I think they're called Creature. Hold on, I'll let you guys know right now.
He's got a shark on the belt. It's happy. Or maybe it's got braces. I can't tell. And a shark for the shoulder pads. And
so the person behind these figures in the Kickstarter is Morphinauts on Instagram. And I believe the Kickstarter should be starting next month, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they're called
Morphinauts?
It's
combat creatures?
Yeah, combat creatures. Yep.
Okay.
And Wenzilla's did the product shots, these product shots.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. I had no idea. That is pretty cool, man. But I grabbed it just because, well, I thought it was a pretty nifty shot. And again, Winzilla isn't on the stream all the time, so I thought a couple compounding factors.
No, it's a good shot. It is a real good shot. And I think he also did the paint application on it.
Oh wow. Well, see, that's cheating.
Oh, really?
We can't do it. I can't get over this now. No, I'm just kidding. I would like a little bit more light on the chest, though. It kind of gets a little dark in here. Of course, this white comes out and pulls that out a little bit, but I don't.
Are these 1/18th?
I don't know.
The ones for the Kickstarter, I don't know if they're going to be 1/18th, but he does a lot of 1/18th and even smaller.
Well, this is an extreme set behind it. So where does extreme set come in? Because
well, extreme sets they do make 1/18th go.
Oh, okay, do they? All right.
Do they? Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, I don't know, guys. I just thought it was kind of nifty and thought I'd pull
No,
it
it's
out.
a cool shot. I do like the lighting. I'm not too like I don't mind how dark the chest is because I see enough of the detail on there, so it's not lost. But I do like the shadows that are casted on it though. I really
I think it's pretty good. I
Mhm.
like the lighting. I like the setting. I mean, product photography. I don't know if he's done this before. Like you're trying to show off the product, but like with the sexy shots like this, like you do want to take some liberties with it and like have some nice light and shadow with it, too. Like it just doesn't have to be a stark. That's what those black or on white shots are for, to show the figure. Here's what it actually looks like, so you can see every detail of it. This is supposed to be like, holy shit, that looks cool,
I
Mhm.
think
So,
this side light here, I would have gone a little bit more behind him and shown it. Still, coming this side, but a little bit more behind him, so it kind of lights up some of this. This would have solved what I had a problem with the center.
Mhm.
It would give it like a little rim on that.
Oh, he did the master paints that he figures this. That's pretty cool.
yeah,
Oh, Eddie,
Really
let's
cool.
see. He did
yeah,
master
yeah,
paints of the
yeah,
product
yeah.
gallery
I
and
remember.
oh, nice.
That's wild.
Street sharks before the streets. Hmm. But anyway, any other thoughts on this?
No, it looks nice. I like it.
All right.
Good pose.
Next one up is
Leg
Zigzag
back.
Zoom, man. Zigzag Zoom. Thank you, Winzilla, by the way, for sharing that.
Yeah, that's some
There's
stuff, man.
Winzilla there in the chat.
Oh, there
There
he
are
is.
also real product shots done. This is just a toy shop. Nice.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Are they going to be 118
Oh, they're
scale
112.
or
Oh, they're 112
okay, they are
scale,
112. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, the blue and orange is a nice color combination there too, man. I'm liking that.
Yep.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, awesome job, Winzilla. Awesome.
yeah, Winzilla, it was awesome. I'm glad to share it with you, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
congrats, man.
So we got Zigzag Zoom next. Which Iron Giant figure is this? Is this the Diamond Select or is this the other
Oh
one?
God, who knows?
No,
Who can
I don't
tell?
think
Is there a
it's
way
the
to
Diamond.
tell? I don't even
I don't know, but I see the joints like articulation of the fingers, and I kind of want that.
I think it's the 1000 toys because I think on the Diamond Select on the knee joint you can see the screw, and I don't see the screw head on this one.
This is a nice shot, though. He had a BTS on his actual Instagram, guys. So if you're not following Zigzag Zoom, he's got his BTS on the Instagram.
That's a nice shot. I love
These are a
that.
bunch
It's
of
really
little
well
Matchbox
put together,
cars.
man. This is
Mhm.
nice.
What I like is it
Now I
displays
will
the
say, here's the like this is like a dick call out, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So like you look at the size of the cars and everything, like, and then you look at the size of the graffiti, like who the hell did that graffiti?
Dude, this is after
You had to have a crane to do that graffiti,
this
man.
is after he came back, man. He's like, "This is my
Like
house
a
now."
cherry picker. Like you're up there for like 3 days going.
Who shot this one?
This is Zigzag Zoom. Where you been?
Oh, my daughter's leaving on a trip, so I was
Oh.
telling her bye.
Oh,
This is nice. You know,
Yeah, Sonny's great, man. This is different
Yeah.
for Sonny too, man. This is a different type of shot for Sonny. Sonny is usually doing some concept.
yeah. He's
stuff and,
got
like-
some cool stuff. I mean, this is cool too, but yeah, he's got some interesting,
branching
cool
out.
stuff. Toy Mart, the
Little
Iron
sharp-
Giant did the graffiti. That's what I'm saying, man. This is his house now.
Maybe. All right. Okay.
Angle.
just a little sharpening in there would have been good, though.
For sure,
Clarity
great
would-
sense of scale.
Clarity would have
It does.
popped this out for sure if you had Lightroom, but just in general, some sharpening would really. This is a great looking shot.
I agree. Oh, I'm lost.
Oh, go ahead.
What were you saying, Mike? Sharpening what now?
I was just saying, just some sharpening in here would help out. But I think it's a great shot. I like it. I like that figure. I like all those old cars. I think it's a nice looking scene. But some sharpening would certainly be good too.
I've been looking for a good Iron Giant, and now that I see the 1K Toys one, this I think is. Does he also come with
It's
a
a really
Superman
nice
logo?
composition. Really nice composition. I love the cars in the front, sort of framing it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. I know you're talking about, Mike, like just a little bit of sharpness, like just definition in certain places. Like I think it might
See
just
all
be
that paint peeling
compression.
and
I
stuff.
think it might be the compression, but
Yeah, I think it's compression because if you look at it, he's like,
yeah, it's grainy.
yeah, it's really green.
And that's not his. I mean, I know he shoots like sharp, man. He knows what he's
Yeah.
doing.
I love that corrugated tin looking building.
Yeah, the core.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Yeah,
Looks
that
really
looks
good.
fantastic.
Well, what is this over here? He's got like a shelf.
Shelf? What is
I
it?
don't
Pizza
know.
box. It's a pizza box.
Is it a pizza?
No,
It looks like a wall to me. I don't know. Just like a.
Looks-
I
I
think
love
it's
all
just-
those-
It looks like a. It looks like a just a destroyed
It looks like a
building or
destroyed
warehouse. or
warehouse.
something.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a gorgeous shot, and it makes me want to get this figure because, like I said, I've been looking for a good.
I
Iron
think it's
Giant.
the 1,000 toys. I could be wrong, but it looks like the 1,000 toy
Well,
one.
the 1,000 toys got diecast in it, right? Because I think I was reading one of them said diecast. It's one of the ones I was looking at.
It looks like a. It looks like a metal finish on it almost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'll have to look at
Like
the
it
one-
doesn't reflect like plastic. Like it doesn't refract like that.
Mhm.
Look at that arm and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really
right
nice,
there.
clean shot, though. I mean, yeah, the compression, of course, is an issue, but I like the scale with the Matchbox cards. I think it works
It's
out pretty well.
great. It's a
The
great
Giant was a
comic.
little bit bigger than this, and it's a scale. Hey, this is exact zoom right there, man.
Hey.
This is a Fantasy Jewel figure. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
What
okay.
is Fantasy Jewel? I didn't know about that. First I've heard of that. What's Fantasy
Look
Jewel?
at those nice
That's
big
good.
feet too.
I have to Google that.
The positioning is great. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great
Yeah.
concept.
Love it. Yeah.
Good stuff. I think I follow him. I'm gonna go follow him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Sonny's got great stuff, man. Sonny's
You're not
got
following
fun stuff.
what?
I don't know. I'm gonna go see. Is it
You probably are following them. There's, I don't think you're not. There's no way.
JK? No,
All right.
I am now.
Let's see. The metal thing was ripped off from an old Xbox. Aha! See, I knew it was like a. Well, I said it was a shelf, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you were off.
Well, I knew it
Don't
was.
try to. Don't try to.
Nowhere
spin it.
near. You said shelf, and that's
Nowhere
not,
near. Yeah,
Our
nowhere
next
near.
step would have been like a
And
computer.
that's just corrugated cardboard, I'm sure, like behind him, right?
Oh yeah. That's
yeah.
cardboard.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It looks really nice the way they did it with that flat
Look at
gray.
the graffiti
the
work on there.
blue
Is that?
gray.
It looks good. It works well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is it actually on
That
there? or is
graffiti
that-
is ridiculously big.
I'm telling you, man, he lives there. That's his house. He painted it. He wanted to give himself some
Really,
street work.
Iron Giant is tagging now. That's what's going on.
This is
That's
after he came back.
I would
man.
like to see Iron Giant hold the spray can.
right.
Have you seen what
Yeah,
they do
really.
with tagging?
Where's he getting? Where's he getting those cans?
Settled in, man.
Old fire
The military decided not to blow him up now, and he made his
He
own
just
house.
incorporated into his fingers, so he can just.
Right? Yeah.
Well, they take the old fire extinguishers now, those big ones, and they fill them with paint, and they just spray the sides of buildings with
Really?
hoses.
Yeah.
Have you-
Oh wow!
yeah, that's what they do out here. They just where they completely ruin.
Actually,
people's
I
businesses.
saw recently someone they made they have one rattle can and it's hooked up to a hose. So the can itself is empty, but there's a hose in it, and it's
Yeah.
hooked up to 5 other cans. And with the button on his opposite hand, he can switch the colors as he's painting, and he's getting the
Wow.
different colors out of
That's
one
like
can.
that pen you had in like high school,
Yeah.
right? With a different.
And it's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I
right.
saw that recently on Instagram. They had posted that they were doing their tag work, and he was showcasing the invention he made, and it's awesome to see the way that thing works. Like it's like he's switching colors on the fly, like as he's painting, like he's not stopping, he's still going, and he switches with his other hand, and another color comes out. So he's getting these multicolors on one.
It's great
out
to
of
know
one-
that we can get graffiti done in less time now these days.
Yeah.
That's what I was just
great.
gonna say. Yeah.
That's a great advancement in society for sure.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, Zigzag Zoom, man. Is there any other thoughts on this one, man? Or-
No.
Beautiful,
No,
beautiful. I
beautiful.
love that light. I mean, we didn't talk about the light at all, but I really love the light coming up from like some sort of industrial source. It's really
And I
nice.
like the
Could
hint
be
of
like a
that blue light.
helicopter, like catching him or something, maybe. I don't know.
No, it
I
looks
thought it
more
was
like
kind of like in
industrial-
the
like a-
warehouse or
yeah,
whatever he's in.
yeah.
It looks like a very
Green
much
light,
like
maybe? I don't
But
know.
I also like that blue
Blue
light
light
that's
shot.
coming up from behind him underneath.
Yep, and the blue
Like
light
it's
is a
out on
nice
the arm. Yeah.
bumper. Yep, for sure. Very cool.
Let's
Yep.
see here.
Might
What happened
yeah,
here?
2 lights. Probably 2 lights.
Where's the rest
What
of
are
my?
you doing, Moz?
I'm trying to find the bar
Yes.
with all the pictures because I don't think this is all the pictures. It's being difficult.
Are you sure it's not all the pictures?
Zoom out. No,
I did zoom out. It didn't
What
like.
about hit escape?
no, hit the like the little plus minus. Zoom
Oh yeah, the little
up
plus
at the
minus.
top.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't like me. But I think
No, the little over by the but oh there we go. You almost had it. Ooh, you almost had it. No, it's not there. Okay, you just went to another one. I don't know how. Hit forward. You probably can.
Oh, wait, there went-
there you go. There you go. Is that it?
I think that's it, man. Because Lou
Crap.
couldn't work it out, and Harry's not here,
Wow.
so that must be it.
Yeah, that's probably why it wasn't showing up. Yeah.
There we go.
Didn't Eddie want us to take a look at something of his?
Yeah,
Which?
some bonus shots.
Yeah,
There
we'll
we
do
go.
it.
Did you guys see Jesse's shot of the Red Death?
Which one?
Jesse's shot.
He
There were so many Red Death shots that look so nice.
Yeah, Tom Iwatu did. He killed it, man. That was really nice.
Here, let me share it real quick.
I have
here.
watched it. Yeah, that was a good. Yeah.
His type treatment was.
Yeah.
I still love his type treatment.
Pablo,
more
I'll let
than-
you. I'll let you pull a couple ones, man. How about that? Just
That shot right there.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice, man.
Yeah, this lighting's fantastic. I love it.
I missed that. Yeah, I did some of this stuff with purple light too, man. It worked out really well. Like a little bit of purple, a little blue. With this figure.
And you have to be really careful too, because if it's too much, then you lose all the texture in the red outfit. And you really have to balance the light on this figure. When I did my shot, I really had to really be careful.
Yep.
Because I used a red light and I used white light.
Yep. So did I. Yep. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
You really gotta dial it back a little bit, or diffuse it a little bit. So
yeah.
So which ones?
You should
Is
just
it tagged on
spin
here for
the
Eddie shot,
wheel and
or-
just see where it ends up.
I'm not sure. I was trying to find it, but
Because it's
Eddie,
either-
who'd you tag with?
Yeah, you
your
got
shot?
your pickup
bring up
on
Brian's shot,
on
or
Four Horsemen,
Gabriel's
right,
shot.
Mike?
Huh?
Oops, what?
You got your pickup on Four Horsemen, right?
yes, he did.
Yeah, I
Nice.
do. Yeah,
Really
I do.
nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. They
the,
reposted it.
yeah. The Red Death one.
There's
Yeah.
some awesome shots in that, man. That was really good.
Yeah.
Eddie, man, where's your picture?
That one right there. I like that shot right there with the shield. That horse.
Oh yeah. The horse with the That's.
Did we bring that up last week though?
Romulus?
That one.
Wait, which one? Wait.
The one
Oh,
with
this one.
right?
No,
yeah.
we didn't. No, we didn't pick this one last year or last week.
Ooh.
Okay.
Blood.
I liked that shot.
Salvage
Jesus,
cargo.
look
Is
at that
what it
axe. What
Yeah,
the
the
hell?
axe. Yeah, the axe. I don't know where that came from, but that axe is awesome.
You know how that
It's
horse
like,
is
well,
carrying
it's
him
an
up.
anime axe right there, man. That's insane.
Oh, the Spidey. Is it on
Yeah.
which one? Which account is it on though?
Which
Wait,
what?
is it this
Oh,
one?
what? The Spidey
No,
is
that's-
mine?
no. Yeah, he said it's a
That's pretty
Spidey.
cool. Spider-
Yeah, we're
Spidey.
making this transition to the tags, man. We got to figure out which Spidey is which.
No, that's Toy Man.
Toy Master still.
That's wild too.
That's going on to last week.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's-
saw
all
those.
right, let me go to your other tags and Spidey.
Wait, go up. Was there a? What was the? Oh no, that was no, go up.
Go up.
What's that gamped toy?
Oh, that's
hell is that?
mine. That's
Oh, that's-
I got shared with
Oh, that's
Okay,
yours.
yeah.
Okay, that's
the tap one. He said, "Go."
There's a spider one right
Up.
there down.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
right
there.
there.
Third.
Oh,
fourth
this
one.
one.
Down right
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Eddie figures.
I
The
like
Hot Toys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot of that hot toy too. I like the shading on that. I think he needs a little bit of backlight though.
Yeah, I just don't like the right hand side light. Like I don't mind that little light right into his eye. I just think it needs to be there needs to be more light spread across that eye to make that.
Yeah.
Well, look at
You
the
know?
hard line of shadow right down the center of the face. So that's why.
No, that's
It's almost
cool. Yeah.
almost.
I like it. I think a rim light would have solved a lot of your
Yeah.
problems.
Backlight.
Yeah,
Light
backlight.
on this would have been great
Would've
on the
probably-
right. Yeah.
Would have,
Yeah.
would have given it that nice. red
Maybe
light.
even a little bit about this is, again, like Mike, like what you were talking about earlier is like getting that, just taking a little like a disc or something and like hitting that eye. So it was
Yeah.
just the eye if you wanted to do it in camera, because you could totally take this in Photoshop and brighten
Yeah.
up that eye on the left hand side and make it
Yeah.
pop out a little more, because it looks a little weird with that light, that highlight coming through it, and then you can't see the rest of the eye.
Yeah,
There's
this
no
one here.
definition. You could totally do that in Photoshop, but you could actually take like a little piece, like a tinfoil again or white or something, and just like bounce a little light onto there from whatever light
It's got a
source
little
you
bit
have
of
on.
bounce. You can see that on the right side of his head, like goes
Just
far back.
barely, though.
Get it
Sometimes
here.
dollar store has a pack, and I know like Michael's or Hobby Lobbies, they have them also, but they're little tiny circular like mirrors. You can get
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
assorted pack of circular mirrors,
Yep.
and those are perfect for this. I used to use those when I did food photography, and they're small, and you can bounce a light with those right into somewhere really nicely.
Yeah.
Just don't do it with sunlight because you'll melt your figure.
All right, so the next one is Moon Knight. I believe Rogerio saying that's his. So when we move on, we'll catch that one too. And
No.
Adrian, what's up, Adrian? This Moon Knight's cool, man. This figure is so awesome, man. I didn't pre-order it, but I just saw so many great pictures of this figure, and I found it at my local shop for like retail, basically. I mean, when all is said and done, I was like, hell with it. And then I got billed by Hot Toys or something else like immediately after I spent that money, and I was like, damn it.
That always happens.
It does, man. It does. That's why I'm not spending any money right now. I mean, yeah, I bought the ambulance and I bought the Dawn of the Dead 2-pack from Mezco, but that was Amazon money I had. But yeah,
This is a nice shot.
yeah, I like this.
I
mean,
I
this
like the
figure is-
warm that warm light, and then that off green bluish hue light coming from the moon.
What I
behind it.
like about the warm light on it is it almost gives him like a kind of sepia kind of color.
Yeah.
Like a more dingy instead of white. And of course his eyes light up, so that's in camera, and his cape has got great wire in there. I mean, that's a wired cape. It just looks great there. Eddie, hold on. Thanks, guys. Still learning, and this was awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, dude, no worries, no worries.
Picked a great figure to learn with.
Oh yeah, the hand pegs on this guy is a trip.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
His hand pegs and his foot pegs are a trip on this guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got to really decide what you want your hands to be before you go playing around with it. Adrian, your Spidey shot with the fire, I saw it, but yeah,
Spidey shot with the fire.
yeah, he's swinging with what looks like MJ away from the fire.
Right there. Go up.
Of course, there's no
Right there.
tension on the web, so
that I honestly, Maz, that's like exactly. I almost was going to pick this one because I liked, for the most part, I liked it, but yeah, the tension was the problem with that. The pose of the hand, it's kind of like it's almost more like he's falling than swinging. That's
he
the
could
only
have just
thing.
jumped out and he's like gonna catch it, but it looks like he's gonna swing back towards the building if he catches it. So,
That is.
Yeah, I almost would have had like, I think he's coming away from the building, but it almost looks like he could be like falling from a building, and like maybe if his hands were up like like this towards the top of the picture or something like that, and thwipping towards us, it would have worked. But it's a tricky. This is like to create like tension or weight or something like that. Kind of going back to that shot where we saw where Blade is like picking that guy up, and he's not just like standing there. It's like he's being dragged. You know what I mean? His feet are dragging behind him. Got to think about that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the Ellie figure?
It looks like it. Yeah.
No, the hair doesn't look right. Hold
No?
on.
Well, I mean,
No,
it
no,
could
hold
be a different head, but I'm talking about the body
Yeah,
itself.
right. I think it's Ellie. She's got a lot of light on her to make her red look more red than. Yeah.
Lighting's nice though.
The lighting is great. Yeah, honestly, if he had the web
Pose is
off
good.
camera,
Yep.
I think I would have. But the fact that we can see the web, there's no tension. Like,
when you're doing that tangled like McFarlane webby thing, you gotta still think about like, you know what I mean? Like you can get away with that so much, but if he's actually hanging on to it,
because it almost looks like he's about to whip the web at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus
sort of.
like he swung off of it. It almost looks like he's gonna whip you with it. Who knows? He might be doing that for all we know.
Maybe he's playing Indiana Jones right now, and he's gonna whip the web across and swing.
No, but the light, I do like it on this shot though.
I think this would be cool at an angle, Dutch angle. You move him off to the right, and then have him with the thwipping arm like aiming off, and have the webbing coming at us out to the corner of the shot or something like that would be kind of cool.
See,
If you
the
still have the
lighting on
setup, do it again.
The lighting
Like
on
it's-
this is what I would have wanted to see on that Ghost Rider shot.
Yeah.
The one that Ghost Rider was extremely
Yes.
like this
Yeah.
is the lighting that I think would have
Yeah.
worked on that for that shot.
Yeah.
I think the blue and the red lighting that he had was good. I think it's just like I don't know what happened with that Ghost Rider. I think it just got over.
Well, that's what I mean.
The
Like
natural light from the figure, and then maybe back that up with like a little bit of a warm,
Yeah.
small spotlight or something like that would have been just to kick it. But I like the red and the blue. Red and blue is good.
Figures. I mean,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lighting,
yes,
this lighting
yes.
on the figures, the fight, like that warmth, fiery.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that was on Ghost Rider on that shot, I think it would have.
Mhm.
All right. Toy Mirth wants us to.
This is what we're going to be doing from now on. Like, hey, how did you see my shot? Like,
Toy Mirth
where
on I got it on Facebook here, so let me.
Oh, okay.
Go
Go for it. Yeah, go ahead.
I did like that. I don't even know who that is. Is that a Mandalorian? The blonde?
Is
What's
it?
going
Or
on?
I thought it was
what's
what's her
going on there?
name
I don't even know
from
what it is.
It's Scarlet Witch or Scarlet.
That's
Scarlett
it.
Johansson's?
Black Widow.
There we go.
Yeah, Black Widow. Yeah.
That's Groot.
That's
And
the web
who was
that
it?
was asking about.
Ooh, look at that couch.
Oh yeah, I love this shot.
I think that's Glue Gun Glue.
Wow, I didn't see this. This is nice.
Yeah, it was on the Facebook group.
It's on Instagram also.
Yeah, but he didn't tag us.
Without the skeleton, it's on Instagram, I think.
I love this.
You know what? Like, I
Okay.
I think this is almost like excellent. I would have moved that skeleton hand out to the front of the couch so that you could just see a little bit of the hand so that it draws you in, because the skull is there. And I like the fact that you have to kind of search for it, but I would have liked something to guide me
Yeah.
into it, because like it's a great setup. I think the plant should be dead too, but like it kind of is. But man, this is an awesome
Yeah,
setup.
beautiful shot.
And I just like to see something that draws me into the figure, which might be the hand hanging off the front of the couch or something a little bit more forward.
And I love your use of the webs here, but
Mhm.
they're really
I love it.
stiff and kind of straight looking. And I know that this is probably really hard to work with to get any kind of like.
Yeah.
You just want a little bit of slack in it, just if you can, just give it a little bit of a wavy slack.
Well, they could have tension. Spiders, webs.
It's spider season where I live out here, Moz, and they all got attention. Trust me, when I walk out to my car in the morning, they're all in my
And
face.
your face goes
All in-
into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
They're
the
plenty
best.
of attention.
Toy
to
Mirth,
give.
don't listen to any of them. Just put
For all we know,
There's a lot of
breeze
tension in the
there.
car afterwards, and Mike is in that mother.
For all we know, there's
But
like
I'm saying-
a light breeze going in through that room, and it's putting tension on those webs.
No, I mean, I
Look at
think
that.
everything's the setup here is
Yeah, the setup is
really
gorgeous.
excellent,
I love
man.
this.
Like,
It
you know
almost
what I
looks
like?
like
I
a-
like the moss and the mold and whatever is growing
Like
on
this
the
looks-
floor, and
this-
the branches that have come through the window, the broken window, and stuff like that. It's really
This
good.
looks like a great intro to like The Last of Us. Like if it was a video, like
Yep.
like that's
Remember
when the video was
Abandoned
starting.
Miniatures?
But just move that skeleton hand just off to the front. Like if it was between those two webs, if the hand was just like sort of hanging on the couch and drawing your eye up, it's like a leading line, basically. I mean, the web kind of is, but
with a
that's
cigarette
beautiful.
butt in it.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
With a cigarette. Oh, with a
Oh.
dead cigarette in it.
Just
would be
a cigarette butt in
great.
there.
See, that's storytelling, man. That's good.
Yep.
It reminds me of an Abandoned Miniatures. You guys know that guy who makes the dials on YouTube, the Abandoned Miniatures. You guys, I know you
Yeah,
guys
I
know.
think I've
yeah.
seen
It
that.
looks
yeah.
like something from there.
Yeah, it does
you know?
actually.
Yeah, this is great though, man. I really like the light on the skull. Like I like that it's receded back there, and I found it. Like it's not like you can't find it and you can't see it, but just like a
Yeah.
leading line would have been cool. But man, really, really nice setup.
All right,
Beautiful.
well,
good.
I got one more I want to go over that I wanted to pick earlier, but I'd already picked like one extra already. And this was a late submission, but
Oh, I saw
Toy-
this one. Yeah.
Oh, look at that old Freddy
yeah.
Krueger.
Mhm.
yeah,
The
so
setup
he's
for
got
the
a
shot is
BTS here,
Yeah.
and the cool thing is you got the claw going through that.
And he's literally
Yeah.
just done what they did in the
In the movie. They had such a low budget in that movie. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Stretch a piece of rubber over there and stick him through it.
And
Yeah.
then, of course,
Just
there's
no cross on
movie
the wall.
shot.
See that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's the movie shot. Okay.
Yeah, that's the movie shot. Yeah.
I like that angle.
That's the actual shot.
That's pretty
there.
good though. That's
So-
good.
Good job.
I saw somebody else doing this technique too, but
It
not
came
with
out really
Freddy.
well, though.
Come on.
It came out really well. I'm really.
Mhm.
I think it's great. Like I think the light he's got on the sleeping figure is good. It's creepy. Yeah, pretty cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's patience and focus and commitment to making the
Yeah.
the set look that good. It's nice.
Yeah, Greg, this is a cool effect, which is why I wanted to mention it. So, yeah, I wanted to
Yeah,
make sure I
sure.
got some attention. One more thing, we're gonna go back to that ambulance real quick. There's a shot with 112 figures in front of it, like
Actually, it looks good. The tires look pretty good. The tires make it actually
That's
look
my
great.
weathering I did to those.
Well, okay, yeah, that looks good. But I mean, they actually look like real. Like sometimes those can be real cheap looking.
No,
Did you
they're
have to paint the
rubber
wheels?
tires. It's an RC vehicle. I'm sorry, what was your question?
No. But I'm going to talk about the wheels, not the tires. The wheels.
Oh, the wheels are plastic. Yeah.
Were they like chromed out or something? Did you paint?
No, I
them?
did that.
No, were they
were
chromed
originally
or
chromed?
did you paint them?
No, they were just flat gray. I painted them.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
So,
they look like good, like rims. You know what I mean? Like they look. Sometimes those can get a little cartoony and like stupid.
Well, they were very cartoony. I did a
Oh, yeah?
I did a coat of black with Mod Podge just to
What's I'm
because
saying? What color were they to begin with?
Huh?
What color were they to begin
They
with?
were light gray.
Oh, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I said. Like, were they just like cheap looking? You painted them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put a coat of black and Mod Podge mixed so it would stick to that stuff better, and then I did a little dry brush of some silver. Just
Yeah.
Those tires look really good, Moz. Did they come like that, or did you did to them?
Wow. And then I put black trim all around the windows and the doors, and then painted the handles because they were just white, flat white. And then I tried to give a little bit of weathering to the vehicle.
Okay, so all the weathering you did.
Yeah. But I mean, this is to give you an idea of the scale, though. I think they're perfect in scale with it.
Yeah, it really is a good scale. Yeah, it's really pretty good.
What's under the ambulance right there? Some kind of screw or something on the
Yeah,
ground?
it's still on top of my Modu case, and that's one of the nuts that you use to, if you want to actually, put the front window on and not have just the magnets holding it in case you don't trust them. There's a little nut you can put in there.
Oh,
okay. One of the nuts. So obviously I'm not using that right now. But
for $30, man, that's good.
Yeah, this is the driven line of vehicles. It was $40 retail. I got a discount because it was a Target thing.
Garage. What's the garage?
He meant garbage truck.
Garbage truck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The garbage truck.
I'm with you, Greg, man. I type crazy shit all the time too, man.
And in order to get a figure in here, though, you do have to take out the seat, and you got to cut out the here at the front of the dash, the underneath.
Under the dash.
Yeah, that way you can get his legs in there. But once you do that, they look great in there. So,
Could
probably print some seats for it, right, Mike?
You could. I just printed some seats on my shots. Yeah. I should make some.
Didn't put that
like
here.
that.
Okay. I had a
big
picture of somebody sitting in the seat, but
RC car world. It's a big market for 3D printed stuff for seats and bumpers and grills and all kinds of stuff, man. Those RC cars it's a big market.
Did I show you guys this?
Hold on. Let me get the camera.
Oh, I saw when you were on your show last night, I think.
Ooh, the animated Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is grail of grails for me.
I'm
right there.
jelly.
Because I didn't buy it, and it's ridiculously priced. And Dorclair Bill sold it to me for a decent, realistic,
realistic price. Yeah,
I'm jealous of that, man. I got my Iron Man Mark III showing up tomorrow, though.
I kind of want to sell the Mark 7 and get a Mark 3 because I like all the gold. I don't really love the silver. Steel shot. Okay, all right.
I'm not sure what steel shot we're talking about.
Steel is the Superman steel, right?
Steel Magnolias.
Who did you tag?
Yeah,
with?
Is that a different shot? That's a different shot.
Yeah.
It's probably. Did I not see?
I think it
thought
was in the
saw it on
Facebook group, maybe. I don't know. I think it was in the Facebook group. Let me go look.
Yeah, check the Facebook group because it's not.
Yeah,
it's not on the photography one.
I found it. That's Pablo's. Where's my? All right. No, this button. Yes, that button. Boom.
All right.
There you go.
Nice lighting.
Oh, and it's a top down.
Yeah, I'm sucker, man. Like immediately, I'm like, yes, this is.
But what did he do with Blade, man?
that.
This is the same place Blade was at, and he was accosting these guys. Where did Blade go? Did he kill Blade? I want to know where Blade is.
Maybe he did.
I'm worried about Blade. He was my
Straight
friend.
or maybe he's trying to catch up to Blade, and he was already too late, and so
What
he's
is in the
pissed.
front there? What am I looking at in between his?
That's somebody's
It's a leg.
leg. It's on his
crutch.
back.
Yeah, it's a leg.
So here's his head
don't-
and his back
Oh.
into the floor, like he just dropped him like that or something.
I probably
Maybe
would've-
something like that.
Don't love
I would've-
that,
Yeah.
but it's because it's distracting.
And that's
'Cause it
probably why
almost
he's
looks like
like,
it's part of
"Damn
him."
you!" 'Cause he-
Or I would have had him holding the leg or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, that would have
I
been.
think
Yeah,
it did
like-
so. I think somebody dropped him head first down like that. Like and that's
well,
why.
no,
he-
I get it. It's a good
bringing up-
posing. It's distracting that his foot is there. It looks odd. Like he's in a position like he's defeated everybody and like screw these guys, and yet this guy's still like kind of falling. He's like, I'm not dead yet.
I think story wise, I think what happened is he's there to help them, and Blade's already gone through him and just dropped one at his feet.
And he just what is he? He just like taking credit. He's just getting.
No, he's trying to help.
Blade already left. He's
He
like,
got there
yes,
too late.
Steel did this. Take my picture.
Oh, you don't remove that figure on account of Trevor, man. Don't listen to him.
No, it would be. It'd actually be cool if he was holding on to
Holding
one
the
of
leg,
there's
yeah,
a
if he holds
hand
the
that he could actually hold something with. But I don't know if this figure has flexible hands or not. I don't think so.
Ooh,
But
sure.
like if he had his hand wrapped around the leg and holding him upside down, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is a
But
nice
I like
looking
the top
figure.
down. I like the lighting.
It's got a little atmosphere down there in the bottom. It looks like.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit of something down there.
Oh man, I want
What
that
are
thing
these?
already.
What are these creatures? Something they look like. What are
They're
these
from the Power Rangers.
things? Oh, I was gonna say they look like.
Is that
Dr.
why he's
Who.
cursing up
They
the
look like
sky because they're
Dr.
Power
Who.
Ranger figures? Curse you! That's what I would do.
I forgot what they're called, but they're from the Power Ranger line.
Yeah, I know. We've seen these before. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they look like Doctor Who villains.
Now
Oh, yeah.
I want to get some more 118 scale
Christ.
figures now
the name of them now.
because I like how they
Cybermen.
scale.
There we go.
I love how they scale with the half giant.
I love the
does-
figure though. He looks like he's catching that light really well. This is the Mayfix.
Yeah, the figure. Yeah, it's a Mayfix. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I passed up on a lot of these. Death of
Cogs.
Superman
There you go. That's what they're
figures.
called. Cogs. Yeah.
Cogs, right? Cogs.
He's kind of looks like he's almost worth getting, man. This steel, but I mean, I remember when he came out as a character, and I was like, cool, but I didn't really read a lot of Superman, so I didn't care that much. But
I started reading these after Death of Superman, and I lost. Yeah,
yeah, because we were going to send our kids to college with that book, right?
yeah. Oh God, no! I worked in a comic book store, man, when that came out, and at that point, I was like, all the gimmicks were happening then. You know what I mean? It was like hologram cover, this new #1, that, and then Death of Superman, bagged.
This is the
Bag with a card in it, Robin 2, all this BS, and like every 30-year-old dad came in and bought like 40 copies of this. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put my
And actually, out of that
dude,
whole storyline, the book
I'm gonna
that's worth
save you
something-
money right now. Like, I shouldn't be doing this, but like, just buy one copy and read it.
And I remember they had that issue inside that white plastic bag.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the Rebirth one.
They're
Yeah.
worth nothing.
Yeah.
They're worth
Yeah,
nothing.
actually, the only book that's worth anything out of that whole run is the first appearance of Doomsday, and it's not even worth that.
Yes, it's not worth that much. Yeah.
So Cap Lives recommended this. Yeah, this is a good figure, man. It looks nice.
Yeah, it is a good figure.
And actually, yeah, man, this is well lit. I'm really happy with this
Yeah,
one.
I love the lighting on it. He's reflecting the light really well.
Purple and blue and all that stuff works
That
well.
white,
with
yep.
steel, for sure.
Yeah.
Is beautiful. If Lou was here, he would say it.
Yeah. What happened to Lou?
I don't know. He said he was gonna be here, and then he wasn't. So I hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
would
that's
say
right.
something
Yeah.
funny, but then I don't know. So I can't say anything. But yeah, we're done, and it's 2 hours.
Nice.
I love
Beautiful.
it.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. So guys, make sure you're tagging the new account, guys, because I mean I'm still getting a lot of tags in my personal account, and I want to kind of take that back.
What is that new account?
It's it's in the description, but I will put up the banner too. New tag at Toy Photography Talk. It's in the description below. make sure you guys are using that. That's the best tag because that one doesn't notify me every 2 seconds when you guys tag me, and I can, my butt doesn't vibrate constantly because that's it's becoming a problem. I don't like a vibrating butt, and that's what I'm getting. I get it enough when these three jokers start yapping, and I'm like,
So that's all
I'm
one
looking, I'm
word.
like, Pablo, I can't afford another toy. Stop it.
Oh,
I was like, 5K
oh,
toys, 5K
you,
toys.
you mean all the photos and stuff I'm sharing?
Yeah.
My butt
So
my
it's
butt is numb. It's vibrating so much.
Spend more money. Spend more money.
Great show, some great photos. Yes, Eddie, thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
But we will be back next week, of course. Make sure you tag in that new one.
I may not be here next Tuesday.
Is that after Legions or something? No.
No. Next Tuesday is Halloween.
Tuesday is Halloween?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you guys
And
want to
maybe-
just take Tuesday off? Because I'll probably have people trying to ring the doorbell and crap.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm gonna be here by myself too. My wife's out of town, so like I'm
Yeah, I'm
probably
taking my daughter out, so yeah, I won't be here Tuesday.
All right, guys. New rule. We're off next Tuesday. Just now saying it.
all the federal holidays.
All of it.
No, just Tuesday.
Oh,
Is that a federal holiday?
well, it might be. Who knows? We keep getting new ones every year. So
I personally, I love Halloween, but I will have kids ringing my doorbell all throughout the
Yeah.
show, and that won't
I
be
hate Halloween.
fine, man. I'm sorry.
That's why you make sure you don't have your porch light on. If your
Well,
porch
they
light's
do it
not
anyway,
on,
man. They got I got the lazy neighborhood where the parents just drive them in the car.
yeah.
They don't even walk
really?
anymore.
So I have got a really long driveway and I'll end a really long path, so we don't get too many, but we just get just enough to make it annoying. You know,
To make it
like,
annoying.
middle of
Yeah.
something and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Christ.
And plus, the
Yeah.
dogs will bark at all the kids as they
Yeah.
run.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I mean,
true.
it will. Be, thank you for putting that out because I would have been like on Tuesday going, "Damn, I really shouldn't do a show today." But now,
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
Right, running back and forth to the door.
yeah. So good call on that, guys. So I do love Halloween. I'd love to celebrate it with you guys, but yeah, not this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be because people are gonna be ringing doorbells, and I'm taking my daughter out, so
Yeah.
yeah, I won't
yeah,
be here.
there you go. Right on.
Commander Green says if Maz's light is off, I'm egging the house.
Well, make sure you take a photo on his porch with the light
Yeah,
behind
here we
it
go.
first. though.
Make sure you get some rim light there.
Make sure you take your detox over
then
there.
egg
Yeah.
it and then
Yeah.
leave.
There you go.
Make sure you have
There
the
you go.
detox in the background.
But they still make a lot of noise by the door, Steve, and then the dog's going to hear that and go bark anyway.
Yeah,
so
my
even if
dog-
they
No,
don't ring the
Steve,
doorbell,
Steve, I don't want them to take what they want. They get one a piece, and that's it.
Hey, have you seen prices of bags of candy at Costco? They're like
yeah.
$17 a goddamn
You
bag
know
for
some
name brand
jackass is
candy.
gonna pour that whole thing into their bag, and then it's gonna be
Jeez,
over.
really, Christmas.
And I'm gonna
Y'all
get
are
it.
getting candy corn, 3
yeah,
candy
2
corns
weeks is
each.
going to be a tidal wave of
Candy corn.
submissions. So,
See, I
Three
like
candy
candy corn, but
corns.
like everybody hates
Yeah.
candy corn.
so guys, do you agree right now?
Like
Since
on
we're going to
an
have
apple.
2 weeks, that we will have like 6 submissions each.
That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah,
So kind of double it up.
Well, I don't. Yeah, the Tuesday after that is like the Tuesday before I got to go
Legion's
to
Con.
Legion's Con. So
Yeah,
gonna
that's true.
be a little crazy, but
And then that Tuesday after Legion's Con,
probably do a regular
won't
show.
be
I
here.
can't do it out
I
super
won't
long.
be here either.
Well, we
'Cause
can
I'm-
probably squeeze it into the 2-hour time frame.
We'll see you in a month, kids. Bye.
I'll be here. It's going to be about 8 weeks for me. I've got. I don't know what I've got planned, but I know I've got something that's coming up.
What are you guys doing on the 4th of January?
thing.
How's that? Is it good?
4th of January.
Well, a marathon show.
Steve says,
16
"Okay,
hours.
just put out razor blades and say sorry, no candy, just razor blades."
Yeah.
Charity.
Trevor and she
You want your picture shown? You got to give us a super chat of like $5. All right.
That's
There you go.
right. Yeah,
There you go.
right. Hey, I'm gonna get snagged though, man. At Legion's Con, that guy's bringing him for me, PL. So
Yeah,
that's-
that's
Oh,
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, Lenny
Yeah.
had one for sale, brand new in box, and sealed, like
good
sealed.
price.
Had
too,
one what?
man. Oof.
A snag,
man.
a goblin.
Oh,
I'm gonna shoot.
did you
the
grab
heck
one?
out of
Did you
that
get one, Mike?
figure.
Did you get one
Speaking
yet?
I'm getting him at Legion's Con. Yeah.
Oh, the calendar.
Ooh.
You said you're gonna have those at Legion's Con, right?
Yep.
Ever? Okay.
Yep.
I love the last calendar, man. That was awesome.
Yes,
Nice, man. I'll send you another one.
I'll pick.
Oh,
one up for you.
Yeah, I definitely could be
can you
picking
put
one up.
that vapor body in there with it, or is that still not going to happen?
Oh yeah. Do you need the whole body, or do you just
I
need
just need the
setup?
foot peg, really. But you know,
Like,
you could-
how do you get that off? I think
I
I
don't
gotta
know.
like steam that, right,
just
or
need a
something
foot
like that's
peg.
glued on. Like I was looking
You
at the
break
other
it
day,
off like Maz did
and I
his.
take the whole leg off, and I'm like, I don't think I can take the whole leg off. So like, yeah, I literally have it on my desk, like thinking about how I can send that to you, and I'll try to like heat it up and see if the glue comes off, and maybe you can just take the peg or whatever. But
Or I mean, do you need the body? I don't know. I mean,
not really. I mean, you can have the body. It's just I was just trying to like
Just
make it.
need the
because I
brain.
mean, it's his foot. It's not like anybody's gonna see.
I don't know what the hell you're gonna do with the rest of it. But,
So you know, it
Body
goes
part.
from green to
Body
blue
part.
down there, and nobody's gonna know. So
I don't remember if you can pop the whole leg off from the waist.
I don't think you can. I tried, and I didn't really push it, so I don't think you can. But I think that peg is just glued on to the end, so I think I can.
Yeah.
I think I can heat that up and take it off. Probably.
all right, whatever
Sweet.
works. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Let's
Yeah, let's get on here.
let's go. Thanks everybody for watching. And let me unselect this little thing real quick with the thing. Where is it? Oh my god, banners. Okay. All right, and we're gonna get out of here, guys. Thanks so much, and we'll see
We'll be
you
back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Thanks for reminding me. I almost said 2 weeks, guys. Later.